Welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. I'm here with my older brother, the old Baldy. And my
What
younger
up, people?
brother,
What up?
my younger brother B-Dog.
Yo.
Hey, man, listen. Look, I'm sorry for all the
Dab
hate, man.
dab.
The dad's been working, man. We've been growing. The dad's been working.
Ooh, I
People,
am the dab daddy.
hey, and listen,
Oh my goodness! Don't go
people,
by that, man.
yeah, change the name, dog. No. And then people, yo, man, people, have been hating, man. I think we've been getting in people's feelings, man. They feeling the hate. They get upset. So I'm excited, man. We get to talk about it. There's been a lot going on this week. Not a lot of music though. So we're gonna start off with let's start off with the Grammys, man. Let's start off with the Grammys. What y'all thought of Jay-Z's speech, man? What y'all thought of Jay-Z's speech?
Oh yeah, Jigga did give a speech. That was fine.
Jigga that. First of all, the award is a dumbass name. I don't know how it got named after Dr. Dre. World Impact Award. This nigga ain't never impact the world, but
Man, come
whatever.
on now. His music has impacted the world, man. His music has
Nah,
impacted
bro.
the world.
Nah,
In
that's
a good way.
funny. That's funny.
Fuck the police got on that. What was
Well,
it?
number one, that's Ice Cube, not Dre. Dre, you got to talk
Is that
about.
give no credit for that?
I mean,
Dang.
okay, he get credit for the beat, but he not the words.
All right, man. Dang.
I mean, I'm just saying. Well, okay, so the music that he impacted, I mean, it's like the Still Dre or I don't know, a Doggy Style. I mean, that's the impact he had on the world.
Hey, man.
Okay. Ain't no fun had a world impact, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the records that Dr. Dre is. Yeah, man.
impacting the
They couldn't think
world,
of
man. That's an
nobody
impact, dog.
better, I
Come on.
guess.
Okay, so all right, you hating on
Yeah.
the award name? What you think of
Was it
Jay-Z's
the beat
speech though?
sale? Oh, the speech was cool. I mean, I guess we got to lay some groundwork here. He was basically saying Beyonce got the most Grammys, but never won Album of the Year.
Mm,
But
mm.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't see why that's a bad thing. He said that math ain't mathing, but she
Does she
could just
have
be
Grammy
putting
of the
out.
Does she have the best album of any year?
His thing. I
I
mean,
mean, she got some moments. I ain't gonna lie. Lemonade is a moment.
Lemonade was a huge moment.
That's true. Is that the best album of that year?
I
I
mean,
don't know what they picked instead because I don't really care.
wasn't that
It's
the
the
year they
Grammy.
picked the Beck album? I'll pull it up.
Which
I'll pull it
album?
up.
I don't know who that
Beck?
is.
I
So
don't know what
Exactly,
that is.
yeah,
exactly.
So,
No, that's
never
the
heard
part.
of him.
It's that. So it's that part. That's the part of it that is bad. It's the people winning over her. It's not
is it bad?
just. Hey, I
These are
mean,
white people awards, man.
exactly.
Like I don't understand why people get mad if they don't win these awards. Who cares about these awards? These are white people awards, man. They don't treat, to me, really any black music with proper, reverence. Um, they never have. They only do once it's popular with them, and then they over give awards to the people that's popular with them, and that's great. And okay, like why do I care? You know,
Yeah.
like didn't who else won? Like I don't know who else won. Taylor Swift won over Beyonce. Was that the Grammy or was that the something else, MTV or something like that?
No, Taylor Swift. Well,
That
yeah,
was
no,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
But
won
the
in
Lemonade
the
year,
video. You
it
talking
was
about the video
Adele.
when Kanye grabbed the mic, but
Yeah,
she
Yeah,
lost.
that was
Okay, so
video of the year.
yeah, she lost
She
to
lost to
Adele,
Adele, but
but yeah,
Adele did go on stage
eliminate.
and say Beyonce should have won.
Yeah.
So
okay.
She
Well,
whatever
let's
lost.
that's
go
worth.
here.
I Am Such a Fierce lost to Taylor Swift before that. So she
Hey,
lost to Taylor
Taylor
Was
been
I
Swift.
running
Am
up
Top
the
of
numbers
Fear
by a
a
lot.
great album? Who knows, man? I don't like Taylor Swift, so I can't judge none of this stuff. To me, obviously, they never award hip hop albums on that level except for what? Speaker Box Love Below. Didn't that win album of the year that year? Is that the only one
Yeah,
that's ever won album of the year in hip
yeah,
hop?
exactly, yeah. And that one, the
Um,
singing, So but the issue is they don't award hip hop albums. But my point is, I don't care why we care about the Grammys. We've made a video about this before. I don't understand why we care about the Grammys. Why it's a topic every time. Like I mean, Beyonce already getting the most Grammys of anybody. So, like, I don't get what an album of the year will do for her. What it'll do for the credibility of the Grammys. They get it wrong all the time. I mean, like, they always get it wrong. So, I just...
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I can't. You can't be mad at somebody who wants to pursue music and really wants a Grammy. Like that's the highest achievement in your field. She probably dreamed of this for a long time. Like, I don't know. I'm not mad at that, man.
I'm
You
saying
want
that's
to
the
win the Super
problem.
Bowl.
But why do you care? The Super Bowl is not the same thing, though. The
Right.
Super
Super Bowl is
Bowl
bigger.
is an even playing field. White,
Hmm.
black, green, or other. You go out there, boom, and you win. Like
I get that.
that's not what the Grammys are. That's dudes in the back room somewhere, maybe some women now. Pick and say that your stuff is better than XYZ stuff. And they're
I
comparing,
get
especially
that.
album of the year. You're telling me you're going to compare all these genres to each other as if a that's a great comparison. You're basically always going to put what they think is cool, what they think is the right thing, the right type of music over what other people think. Like it's just it's always going to be this type of it's a subjective thing. It's music, and again the Grammys is not for it's just not for black people, man. To me, like yes, we lead the culture and they follow, but until it's like a white person, then it's going to be something that to me that they feel on that level, or if it's something that's made palatable to them, then they'll hail it as so great.
Yeah, I think Grammys. Welcome to everybody. You know, hello, haters ball. Welcome to the people in the chat, man. You know, come in, chat with us, join in. Yeah, man. You know, cool said in the chat, man. Grammys have an element of celebrity that sport events don't have, but
Right.
I feel like the Super Bowl is the biggest stage. I mean, that's the biggest. That's got way more eyes on it than the Grammys do. So I feel like you've already reached the top, you know, thing. Why do you care if you get album of the year if you if you have everything, you know? And I just feel like it's pandering for it, you know, they it's political, man. We know that they campaign for these awards, right? And so like Beyonce has enough, I guess, political cachet to campaign and win all these other awards. But the issue is the black music, like you said, black music is not going to win album of the year because the Grammys are never going to put our music as the best music, you know, at the end of the day.
They did pick Bruno Mars one year. I mean, he's black wannabe music or whatever. I don't really know how to describe him. He's whatever. Adele's kind of like that. But besides that, yeah, I mean Adele. I don't see no. I'm just going back. Herbie Hancock. So in '08,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not popular music. So that kind of came out of nowhere with that one.
How many times did Michael Jackson win? Stevie Wonder win? I mean, those are some of the
That
greatest
you can
artists
go back
ever. You know,
to
if
the
yeah,
'70s. How many times did Stevie Wonder? Stevie Wonder won in '75.
he won 3 straight albums of the year. Great.
'77.
And that probably made him mad. They probably made him mad right there. They don't.
And dog, Stevie Wonder making some of the greatest music ever,
Greatest
man.
music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Beyonce not Stevie Wonder. Let's be honest here.
Hell
Okay?
no.
Because
Come on, man. We going off the rails.
Hell
What's
no.
going on?
no, we're not going off the
I
rails.
mean,
Here's the
You can't
thing.
say
Here's the
that
thing about
Beyonce
this
not
speech.
Stevie Wonder, then there's a problem.
Because it's not off the rails. Because here's the thing. Beyonce makes great singles, hits. She got so many hits. But I don't want to go play an album straight through. Like, it's not the same as Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson or something like that.
That's because you hate women.
Okay. Yeah. You
See,
right.
I mean, this is the thing. Beyonce is one of the biggest stars in her generation, right? Well, biggest in our culture for sure of her generation. But Taylor Swift ain't no slouch either, and neither is Adele. They both right up there. Well, I would say Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce actually, but they are
John
right up there.
Baptiste
So
won album of the year last year, man. See, I don't know this stuff because I really don't follow the Grammys. I really
see,
don't give a shit.
dang.
But that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. They put jazz artists
Okay,
That's
so then we need to edit. Then I change. I take back what I said. Then it sounds like they just don't love Beyonce. Sound like Jay Z mad about the wrong thing. Sound like Beyonce not getting no props over it. They
but
said you ain't really that good. You good in those lanes, but you
right.
ain't really that good. You know what I mean?
But I mean, having the most Grammys of all
I ain't
time
mad at
is
that.
good. Like, do you have to be the best album maker to say? I mean, like, they're two different categories. That's my issue. Like, it don't mean the Grammys don't love you. That just means that they love your singles. Like,
Beyonce does she have an album better than Seat at the Table from her sister?
no, I don't think so. I love Seat at the Table.
See, listen, hey, now we getting into it. I agree. I'm with y'all on that one. I mean, I ain't never
But she
listened
don't
to
have albums
Lemonade.
like that. So her
So
albums ain't like that then. So that's why she ain't ever won no album. Now I know Jigga got to go up there and cape for her as Jigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's his spouse. But what y'all thought about the rest of the speech besides those aspects, like the stuff about he was saying some people been getting it wrong. He
Yeah.
boycotted Will Smith and then boycotted,
Yeah, so that's the
but they
part
right back there.
I thought this was weak. I mean, he was talking about how they boycotted but watch it on the TV, and this is why I feel like our boycotts are weak. As just all these black celebrities, because the thing is that secretly they want acceptance from these academies. Jay-Z wants acceptance. That's what he went up there and said. I want acceptance, and I want my wife to be accepted. And Will Smith did the same thing. All of them do the same thing. Instead of just saying "screw the Grammys, we don't care," right? They are begging for acceptance. They're just like, I'm not gonna. They're throwing a fit to try to get more attention from the Grammys. Hey, accept me.
Yeah,
And that's.
yeah.
I mean, I just think that's weak. I mean, like I said, you got it all. We don't need the Grammys acceptance. The Grammys don't run music. You know what I mean? Like, the
Yep.
album of the year has never affected what I listen to. You know what I mean?
I don't
Yeah, I
know why
mean,
I
look, it's
was.
business. That's why they want that cosign too, because it's business. So Jigga want to do big business with these big companies, and be able to say my artist won XYZ thing, or people I work with won this, and this from your institution. But I don't understand why, especially somebody like a Jigga, don't make a real hip hop award show. Kind of like, and I know, look, I mean, I always get mad about this because our biggest artists need to do this. I know Nas did the thing with the where he was giving, they gave fat money to these legends.
Mm-hmm.
What he gave like a half a mil and organize it where they got like a fat check
Yeah.
for these legends. What they honor KRS and Rakim or something like, oh no, Rakim and I forgot who it was, but he hit them off with fat money in the award. That's something that our legends should get. I think there should be a legit award show for rap, for hip hop, and that honors other aspects of it too. Like, obviously, like some different things that's going on. They could have different competitions on stage, breakdancing and shit to win breakdancer of the year. I don't know, man, but besides, there's different types of hip hop, and that should be represented in a proper way. I don't know how that should be done, but
So
it's something that could be done.
agreed. And now, I mean, there used to be the Source Awards, and there used to be the BET. Well, I mean, there's still the BET Awards, but I mean, they're trash. But
Right.
I feel like this idea that you're talking about, make your own thing, that's been tried, and it hasn't maintained or been successful. Why
Well, the
is that?
Source Award. Well, I tell you why, because they're looking for it to be a successful TV show. But why? Just make it your successful awards and let the TV show happen after it pop off. Like, look at how much people talked about the Rock Nation brunch before.
Yeah,
But I know they canceled it this year. But before, every year they had it, people would rap about it, people would talk about it. I'm going to the people took million pictures there. They talked about it all the time. If you had
they
an
could have made
award
that an
show,
award show. Yeah, that would have been tight.
exactly. If you had an award show where it was like, yo, the hip hop awards official, and you had them somewhere, and you kept it hip hop all the way, and really just celebrated your stuff, and just let it build. You could put it on Instagram like they did with verses and stuff, and it would be a thing. Like people would watch it. You don't. To me, you
Yeah.
don't have to put up. You don't have to beg these networks to put your shit on TV. Put it on. You could broadcast it on YouTube like that, like the 50th anniversary show that they had,
Yeah.
and then
Mm-hmm.
if it could grow, or you could let it be at that level and just be cool with that. But even if the people not there the first year, some people gonna be there. You pay some people to go, whatever. Our people that have money can make that a thing and let it be, and then somebody would pick it up. I think one of these streaming platforms or something out here that's desperate for content would pick up the awards, especially if it's recorded. There ain't no shootings. It's all good. I think we kind of passed some of that too in hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. And so I feel like my thing is, this is Jay-Z at the end of the day, man. He's a capitalist, man. He just want to make the money. That's it. He's still just hustling. To me, I feel like when he be talking about stuff, it'd be about, I want to make more money. And I just don't get it, because he got a billion, and his wife got $1 billion. Like, they should now, to me, like you said, be using that money to do something else bigger. Like, I mean, I know they did they have the Book of Hole Museum and stuff like that, but I mean, like, something for hip hop as in large, like you said, the award show, the Rocket Nation brunch should be the award show. Like you said, that would have been super dope if at the brunch they giving out the awards instead of going to the Grammys after. So I agree. I completely agree with that take.
Yeah, we know the Grammys will never honor different aspects of hip hop. They did make new categories with the melodic rap and stuff like that, but I feel like they get every category wrong, and you'll never see certain people get nominated unless they're attached to these other big artists, pop artists, more mainstream artists. So they can easily have a best underground mixtape, best new rapper, best drill man, drill music, best trap music, best traditional rap, best whatever.
Best
I don't
boom
know.
bap rap album, best whatever.
Sample of the year, best best sample flip, best beat, best producer, best EP, best LP.
I mean, we talk about so many channels talk about they end of the year hip hop awards and stuff like that, and so many of them are dope. Like there's so many things we could argue about for end of the year awards.
Best guest spot.
The Grammys.
Who had the best feature run?
Yeah.
Hey, when we get big, we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna host the hip hop awards, man. We gonna bring it back.
Yeah,
2030.
hit his ball live in person, giving people awards. Yeah. All right. What about Grant? Go ahead.
What about? I think it's so weird. I didn't know. I never watched a Grammy. I would have never even turned it on. But we had some guests over at the house. They were like, "Oh, put on a Grammy." I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't think people really watch this. But anyway, I didn't know that they really didn't put the hip hop parts of the awards not on TV. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought we would be past that now.
That's how little they respected, man. They don't. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, look, I'm glad. It's whatever, man. Like, to me, like, who cares? Who cares about these people, man? This is mainstream media, and that's the thing, is that's what's always so frustrating to me. Folks want to be mainstream media and get mainstream media love, and then quick to say, "F y'all, I'm not mainstream. I'm from the streets." That don't really work out to me.
Yeah. Agreed, man. So another person who won, who got attention this week, is Killer Mike. Killer Mike won.
He won
3 categories. Yeah, he won 3 categories, and he won rap album of the year, right? And he won best performance. And what was the other one he won? The third one? Best performance, and I think the single. It was the best song, right? Yeah, Scientists and Engineers. Now, first off, we talked about the Micah album before we reviewed it and everything. What y'all think? Should it have won? Because there's debate. Should it have won?
No, man.
What? I think Nas was on one of those things, huh?
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I didn't care about those choices. I didn't love the Killer. We liked the Killer Mike album a lot at first, and then it just fell off a cliff for me as far as wanting to hear it.
For everybody, man.
Yeah, but see, so this, like, to me, this kind of remind me of like movies. That's like, oh, this movie is so deep and so great, and it'd be long and slow and kind of boring. Yeah, and you'd be like kind of falling asleep on it, but it'd be like it's so emotionally wrenching when the Oscars show the clips, and it'd be like they show the clips from the movie, and it's really just 2 people talking, and they're just talking slowly. But I can't believe.
Yeah, like Killers of the Flower Moon or something like that.
And be like, oh my god, the performance. So it's like that. Like Killer Mike is like, okay, they gonna, oh my gosh, look at the things he's saying, and it's cool. I like the different content. It's just I don't want to hear that over and over.
Yeah, I mean, to me, my thing was, it wasn't even that. I mean, some of the songs were really dope. The storytelling was dope, and some of the content was dope. But I feel like he made this album for this. Like I said, he It takes it takes a lot of politicking to get the Grammy. I feel like he did what he needed to do to get the Grammy. So he put the sound together that'll get the Grammy. He put the content together to get the Grammy, and he went and campaigned for it. So I like the album. And this to me made sense as the one that'll win. I thought that maybe Travis Scott would win. I never thought Nas would win. I never thought that KD3 would win. It's just, to me, I never even got my hopes up on that. The people who are saying, I think it's the best album. Don't get me wrong. I thought KD3 is the better album. I just never, ever expected the Grammys to actually pick KD3. So, to me, this was the best
album. He already got his Grammy.
Right. Yeah. They gave him his Grammy over Gibbs, and what was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So I'm not really stressing that, man. It's Grammys, man. Like, I just find it so hard to care at this point. People say they don't care, but they care so deeply. And that's my thing is, I think we got to be consistent. If you don't care about the Grammys and we're counterculture, we're hip hop, we don't need them. This from the streets, man. Okay, great. So then let's stick with that.
Agreed.
I don't know. That's tough. No, I don't agree with that. That's tough. It's easy not to care until you get one. Then that's an extra stat, and I'm gonna act like it mattered.
Nah, that's the problem. If we all buy in, this is the issue. Nobody can. Just like you're saying, you say, "Oh, I don't care," until you want to do for yourself. You want to get your own. You want to make. And so then it stops being about the culture. You just out for you, and that's the problem, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone just gotta say screw
Grammy
it.
Come up. I'm doing everything we can to win that podcast Grammy, dog.
We not gonna win no podcast Grammys hating on Eminem, man. That's never gonna happen, man. Now we all put on blonde hair and start saying how we want to attack our mothers in a violent way, then maybe we'll get a Grammy. But if we just stick with what we doing, nah.
Also, earlier, BET Awards are called lame, and I just want to say I don't agree with that. If y'all need me to host the BET Awards, I know they got a podcast award for the BET Award. I'll take that too. I'm trying to get the trophies. All right,
bro.
I want it all.
This is why you the worst type of person. You do the least work. And you want to get all the accolades. You just hit for
I want the accolades.
All the wrong reasons.
Why? Who cares about the accolades? I want the money, man. Not the accolades.
I don't even want that.
It's not
about money. It's not about accolades. All right. It's not about none of that.
Nah.
All that is lame.
Hey, money is money, dog. Okay.
Yeah.
They
about to put the Grammy Award with it.
Awards, the fame. You can have all that, but I take some more money though. I'm cool with that.
For sure.
More money don't have to be all the money. That's not the same thing.
Oh no, that's fair. Okay.
that's
Why try to talk about these artists when we get a Grammy? Don't let these artists not have a Grammy. I'm shitting all over these niggas once we get one.
You're never gonna get a Grammy. You don't make music. You gotta make music.
Unless you want to start playing the flute. You know how to play the flute?
Some other gonna be a podcast Grammy eventually.
That's not come on. All right, we getting off of this.
They have comedian ones, don't they?
You just sound silly. You silly.
See?
All right,
they
man.
Comedian ones, they definitely got a podcast one.
They will have a podcast.
We can start getting into our real topics now, man, because we got people joining in. Like and subscribe in the chat, man. Like and subscribe, man.
Like and subscribe. Vote for us at the next Grammys. Nominate us, please.
All right,
you gotta be on a label, man.
Y'all gotta take about this Killer Mike getting arrested after winning though.
I heard you got citizen reticence.
That's a dub. Big dub for him. Big dub.
That was bigger than he felt about it.
Cause picture that, bro. Look at the advertisement. You got three wins. They didn't even air your shit on TV. Then you get arrested. They got to walk you out of handcuffs. During the thing, every headline is Killer Mike wins 3 Grammys and gets arrested. I'm like, that's a dub. That's a marketing plan. What happened? They said he pushed a woman? Did that really happen?
He pushed a security guard down or something?
Yeah. He said the security guard was being overzealous, being all in their business when they're trying to get through the door. And
is he on Rock Nation? This is a marketing plan. Yo, great job. He had all the headlines. I had to give him
Yeah.
lots of props. You know, it's not the same as like if he got shot because it's like perfectly like it's bad, but it's nothing. He ain't do nothing. So it's just like it's just edgy enough. It's like, oh man, he won 3 rap Grammys and they arrested him. What they arrested him for? Nothing. Did he do
Yeah.
it? Nope. Did you see it? Nope.
I didn't even see. I didn't even see it this way. But no, you're right. That is a good marketing play.
That's the marketing play. Did the streams pop? Did the streams go up after that?
I ain't check. I ain't really check.
Did he sell some merch?
Yeah,
Did he sell some tickets? Were shows booked?
He could make some fire merch after this. Holding 3 Grammys while being arrested, that's fire. Yeah.
That's the marketing play, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's marketing.
I
Handcuffs and
definitely buy that
Grammys.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an album name. Look at you, dog. Handcuffs and Grammys. Yeah, that's his next album. That's fire.
All right, but like you said, man, did he sell some albums? Did his streams go up? Let me tell you whose streams did not go up this week. That Benny the Butcher, dog.
The transition. This dude is a pro.
Yo,
This dude is a pro,
hey,
man.
this is what I do, dog. This is what I do, man. Yo, Vinny Vegas, you right in the chat that Runner Jewels catalog is fire. But okay, I agree. Mike could be a little annoying. Recently, he has been pretty kind of annoying. But let's talk about this Benny the Butcher, man. What happened? What happened, man? He went on a major label, and his streams went down. He had a whole year promo run, and his streams went down. He talked about how everybody can't go, and he ain't taking enough people with him. What happened?
Dang. Oh, you cold with the headlines. Hold on, dog. You in your bag tonight. Everybody can't go, man. I don't know. I haven't seen the first week numbers on this yet, but
it was 15K. 15K. He didn't even make top 50 on the Billboard.
15K.
15. He didn't even make top 50 on the Billboard. His last album, Tanner Talk, did 20K, and that was his big. So he went down 5,000 since his last album. On a major.
Had more replayable songs on.
No, that's true.
Say it again.
It had more songs I wanted to play over and over.
Tanner Talk for that? Yeah. Okay. I hear that. Okay, but even don't all the singles, like all that run, don't those singles numbers, aren't they supposed to lead into your album sales too?
Yeah.
So
yeah, they do.
So a longer
What
run.
singles were good though.
What are those singles numbers though? I mean, are those numbers big?
Nah, can't be.
I mean, the album numbers ain't big, so the single numbers can't be big. I just
I mean that's true. Back Again got 1 million. Let me look at his Vivo on YouTube. Yeah, I mean
his YouTube video. Yeah, man. I just feel like
1 million got 712,000. Bron got less than 1 million, almost 1 million.
I mean, that's
not a lot. 1 million streams is not a
Big
lot.
Dog got 4 million. Big Dog got 4 million. I mean, that came out in August. These other ones ain't as new. So, I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's not. It takes a lot to get stream numbers. You gotta stream them shits millions and millions of times to get streaming numbers. I think these stream numbers are bullshit most of the time anyway. But so somebody got to explain it to me. Because I know you're not a big artist. I mean, as far as like a popularity, but 21 Savage did what 150 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, but 20. Yeah, they not.
You can't explain.
Yeah, but they rap about the same shit over and over.
Yeah, but it took completely different crowds. All right, so
You're right.
I just think. I feel bad for Vinny, man, because even though we made the video, we in love the album. I wanted him, and we said in that video too, I wanted him to succeed. I was hoping that he would get the numbers he's looking for. If you're going to make worse quality music in order to reach a more mainstream audience, I hope it at least work for you, you know? But for it to...
I don't know, man. I don't think he purposely made worse quality music, though. I think that's harsh, man. That's harsh.
I do think that. I do think that. I think he definitely is chasing a sound. So
That may be true,
I
but
don't
he's
know.
not sitting there making like, "Hey, I know." Well, he made those hooks for people to that the hooks are for people to be listening to him
Right.
Yeah,
and doing this stuff like it's playing them over and over.
And they
I don't
bad.
think
Um,
he thinks
But
they're worse,
but
but
he's no, I don't think he thinks they're worse. I think he's trying to make hooks, but that's part of the thing. He should have just had gotten features to sing on the hook or whatever. If that's what you're gonna go, like you trying to go mainstream, get somebody to give you a
get
hook.
Travis
That's
Scott
gonna
on
be
the
good.
album then. But he so I have criticisms of the strategy. Again, I said this in the other video. I don't know nothing about no album sales strategy, but could he have gotten Westside to curate it? To me, that would have helped. Like your man Vinny says in the chat.
Yeah.
Um, could he have gotten some features like, hey, he got Johnny P. Caddy on the last one, right? So isn't that why that one
mm,
did bigger numbers?
He got
You
Wayne on
need
this
yeah,
J.
one.
Cole. You need to get a Travis Scott. You need to get somebody like that. That's
No,
that's
no,
that's
no.
putting up numbers.
He had Wayne
Drake,
on. Okay,
yeah.
he had Wayne on
somebody
Burden
on
of
one of them
Proof
too.
and Timeless, and
Wayne don't
that did
move the
numbers.
needle like that.
Okay, the Burden of Proof also went up in streams. He was 19K for Burden of Proof. So
I
my
think
point
people
is
really rock with Burden of Proof much more than this.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It ain't that he didn't change what he thought winning strategy. Get a big name on a rap. So Wayne, J. Cole was on Tennis Talk 4. He did that same thing. My thing is he didn't do it on the same type of beat. Like you listen to Johnny P's Caddy. I mean, it's no hooks, it's no nothing, and
That's
that's
the
his first
AOC beat.
gold,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's his first gold track, and that's an Alchemist beat.
that's a real AOC beat. That's a regular sample driven.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what the hell is a record label for?
That's the hey,
Yeah, because I expected, like, I mean, I think they would have been happy with like 50K, honestly. 40,
mm,
50K.
I agree.
Um, that would have been a good number for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought they would be able to manufacture that as the record label, like at least give my
Exactly.
nigga 30, like dang.
Exactly.
right. The
But
major
They
label's
just
supposed to
didn't.
be able to push the button and make it go.
They didn't want to turn the
So
yeah.
streamer farm on for him though. They only run those for different people.
Yeah, I
so
So
don't think the label was really behind this album like that.
they went out and
Because
signed. Snoop is the president, and he went out and signed him.
yeah, I think I
And he
know,
said
but
they gave him
after
the
getting
big bag.
delayed,
He said he tripled the number, and they gave him everything he asked for to sign him. So
yeah,
they gave him a big bag to
for sure.
sign him. You don't think that they gonna push it? Like I don't get it.
what is a big bag, man?
Nah, I believe they tripled it
$2 million?
and gave it to him.
$2 million?
Say it
What
again.
is a big
Okay.
bag? I don't even know what a big bag is for record labels anymore.
I don't know what he
Sure,
got.
3 million. I mean, I don't think that matters, but my thing is once they started delaying it over and over again, that kind of shows me that something wasn't working
It
right
wasn't working.
away.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because usually you do the major deal, you announce I'm signed to a major, and then your album comes out pretty soon after that to keep the heat of the announcement, right? But then the album took a year to come out. It, and that ain't it, man. Kept getting pushed back. I think the label was like, yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah, man. Look, major labels don't know how to do it. You saying you don't know how to what the selling records is like, but major labels have proven they don't know how to do it, man. Listen, if Def Jam couldn't make Big Crit Pop, or I mean, who's the last person that succeeded on Def Jam? Like, it's over for that record label. I don't know why Benny chose to go that route. I mean, I get it. They gave him a bag, and Snoop called him, but like the label's out of touch. Just like Naya said, the label is out of touch. They don't
I don't know.
understand what the fans want. They push it for something different. And Benny, I feel like he is out of touch with what he's supposed to be doing too. I mean, clearly he went with it, and I feel like yeah, man, it all went bad.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah,
Vinny
I'm
said
trying to
it.
see what they did last time. I guess the best thing the biggest thing they did was what? It's almost dry recently.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah. I
under
mean, I think
Kanye.
the label can work. I just think you have to have something good for them to push to at the same time. Um, Because we've seen the label button push, and start seeing people everywhere. Like we talk about these industry plants and stuff like that. That's the label behind these people, like Jack Harlow showing up everywhere in every commercial, staying in your face and stuff like that. But that didn't happen with Benny. Benny was low while he kept pushing his album back, and then all of a sudden popped up, and now I'm doing every interview in the world. It's too
That's
late for
true.
all of that.
Why he wasn't on no? Why didn't they get him in no commercials, man? Or no shitty New
Movies.
Balances like Jack
Yeah,
Harlow and stuff.
or
Get
national
in.
Ugly ass
TV
New
time
Balances with
somewhere.
Kawhi. He could have been in a commercial with Kawhi.
Mm.
He could have did
Yeah.
a commercial with who's some weirdos out here that he could did a commercial with.
My
They've been like Benny and Trey Young or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They both got weird hair patterns.
Him and
okay.
Josh Allen, dog, the Buffalo thing. They could have made it weird like that.
That
Josh
would be
Allen,
dope. Okay,
he was
doing
always at
with
a
a
couple of
football
games.
team would be dope. That would be dope. That, but
Yeah.
I think they don't know how to market Benny the same way they know how to
Why didn't they
market.
have him? Why he didn't have a Benny McDonald's meal? You know what I'm saying? It's the butcher coming. It's a bloody ass burger.
That's
That'd
true.
be
The McDonald's
hilarious.
meals do be popping off.
Yo, that's a great branding, dog. Or Wendy's or Arby's, any of those meats.
Oh,
you
we
know?
have the meats
man.
and the butcher.
Rock Nation trash, B. Then you give me the I kill it, dog. I get you hooked up, man. You know what I'm saying? You be at the back of the Publix at the butcher counter, and they had the butcher cuts or something. Like, yo, something. I don't know, man. Like, yo, you gotta try, man. You gotta think outside the box these days. Get these albums popping.
Yo, that
This
I
man
would
Vinny's-
definitely. I would
his
run to go
hairline
get
and
some
brain combos of
Benny the
that
Butcher
market.
burgers. Yeah,
Benny the Butcher burgers. That's a good one too. The
Yo, the
Benny
burgers,
burgers.
the fancy burger game is popping like crazy, man. Like, how come I
yeah.
ain't got no fancy burgers, man?
I know, man.
Baldy burgers, you know what I mean? Just a fat ass burger. I want to be like Bun B, bruh. Bun B had an album, and every song they said Trail Burgers on that album.
I know every single song, dog. Every song, every flip of Trill Burger you could possibly have. Flipping bricks like they flipping Trill Burgers. Yeah, like I don't know, it's like every single. I couldn't stand it after it. I couldn't stand it. But
Shout out to Vinny Vegas. That's hilarious. This dude said his hairline and braid combo is bad marketing. I agree with that. That's bad marketing.
that's good.
What his
Hate.
style is that? Rock Nation style is trash.
Also, this man also he said Griselda never needed a major. Benny could have got all these features and producers without Def Jam. That's true.
Oh yeah. And he would have made the money
like,
off the merch. He would have sold a bunch of T-shirts, and he would have made no. He gave no money to them.
Yep. I thought Benny was gonna get some crazy features on here, like Def Jam. I like, oh, he might get a Rihanna feature on here or something like that. That would have been crazy. But
That's
yeah,
what he need though. That's what he needed. Something like that though, man. He
That's
needs
yeah,
what I'm
SZA or
saying.
something on the album or something like that, man.
yeah,
Right, an
Or a
R&B
exactly.
pop for the
singer.
ladies. Like that's gonna get you some.
Hmm?
That's gonna level you up to some superstardom or something like that. You know what I mean?
That
Yeah,
part.
all he
That's
yeah,
what
needed
I'm.
was one record,
So
one record to pop, and he would have been good.
yeah, I mean, I feel like he tried to do all these catchy hooks himself, and they were bad. They were just not good hooks. Instead of
They
just
were
getting
terrible.
somebody who's tried and true, proven at doing hooks. Like I don't,
They
I
should
just
have had Benny and Adele.
Hey, Adele harmonizing over some trap beats kind of would have been fire.
Hey, see that's what I'm saying, man. I need to be a producer, man. I just tell you, yo, let's hook this up. I'm like Westside, man. I'll put you in the studio together. We gonna make it work. You know what I mean?
the Drake feature would have helped. Drake not didn't.
Oh yeah, the Drake
want to
thing.
release
Drake
it.
said no.
Yeah,
Drake told that
Yeah.
man no, don't release that shit.
Yeah,
What you
exactly.
gonna do?
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Benny had the hype at one point. He missed his window, is what I think it is.
Nah, I don't know.
I think he
You can
missed
do
his
the
window.
same
He
thing,
was
man.
hot fire at one point, and then he cooled off too much.
I mean,
He got to
it's
get
not-
with like Metro or something, man. Put out a mixtape, and then come back out with another one with that stuff we talking about, with the Rihanna feature. It's like him and Rihanna or something like. I don't know who else. Who else is somebody like that will move the needle, man? Beyonce, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
If this
saying.
is gonna
Beyonce,
come with Beyonce.
Rihanna. He could have got any like. I mean, I feel like the
I think
Beyonce
it,
call
I
would have
think it
been the
should be
easiest
somebody
one.
who's better with. No, I think it's somebody that should be because you don't want to make it too poppy. This not the. I think y'all. It should be somebody like
It is.
SZA.
A singing a
No,
hook. That's
It's,
it.
it don't matter. I'm just. It should be
It don't
like
have to be poppy.
It don't.
It don't have to be
Mary
poppy.
J. Blige
one
or like
song.
it should be somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, man. Y'all.
I
He
don't
can
know
do the
if
Mary
they
J.
got that
Blige.
pull
Mary
no
J.
more,
Blige
but
got street records.
I know.
All
That's
them
what I'm
songs she did
saying.
on DMX.
That's what I'm saying. He needs somebody like that. He can still do the street aesthetic with somebody who can do the hook well, and it still be
And you should
popular.
have, and you should have got with one of these young dudes that gets tons of streams, like NBA YoungBoy or something,
Nah,
and had a song
nah,
with
I'm
him.
not with that. I'm not with
Yeah,
that.
that's the streets. You have a street song.
No.
You get these trash rappers on your record that do a ton of. That's a whole new audience that never heard you. Let them check your stuff. You could do your thing on the record with one of these trash rappers.
I get that, but he too old for that now. He can't pull
Too
that card
old
out.
to
Yeah.
rap about drugs on every song like he does.
He can't make a song with somebody old enough to be his son, man. That ain't it.
Yeah, it's
You
not it.
serious?
That's not it. No,
I don't
That's
agree with
not
that,
it.
man.
that's
I mean, we already talked about selling out. What are we
We're
doing
not
right now?
talking
You're
about
telling me
selling
you can't
out.
do it
We're
with
not
a- with a
talking
dude
about
that's-
selling out, though. We're not
We're
talking
not
about him
talking
selling
about
out.
that
We're
yet.
talking about him making a good
You
song.
telling me you can't make a song with a street rapper who's younger if you're gonna rap about literally the same exact thing as always? But Nas made a song with 21 at
I'm
50
not
years
saying
old.
you can't. I'm
And
not
that
saying
song
you can't.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, nobody cares about that Nas and 21 song.
People like that
song
song.
sucks.
That song, that's
The
young
song was
people
a
maybe
moment
listen to
because
Nas from that.
21 dissed Nas and or talk, was like, who cares about Nas or whatever.
So what I'm saying is Benny is younger than that. You telling me he can't make a song with another dude that raps about the same
He
subject
should have
matter?
made a song with Lil Nas X, actually.
No,
Nah, that
see,
would have
that's
been it.
now you're
y'all
going
losing
too far.
y'all losing
Now
the
you're going too far.
you losing the point.
Now you're
It's
going too far.
it's still gotta fit the aesthetic of his core fan base while gaining new people. Y'all
Him and
missing the
Post
point.
Malone?
I don't understand how rapping about bricks is different. Just because one dude can't do it well and one does, how that doesn't work together.
That's what I'm saying. He could have got Post Malone
He
to
had
sing the
trash.
hook.
He had Babyface Ray on there who had a trash verse. What the hell that get you? Why the hell have him on?
Ain't that one? Is that one of his people?
Is he?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I
I don't know who
know nothing about
Babyface Ray is.
I don't.
Oh,
Me either.
I heard him on other songs with Alchemist and stuff, but I mean, to put him on your album when you try to
gotta-
get new fans,
Vinny, I'm with you, Vinny Vegas. No, Pusha feature. Pusha would have been a crazy feature.
That would be a great. Yeah.
He made songs with these people before. That's what I didn't like about the album in the first place. Like, you have better versions of every song on your album with better guests already.
yeah, you got someone with Push already.
Yeah, exactly. So why you couldn't do something like that? I mean, him and Freddie Gibbs got beef, but they made some fire songs together too before. So
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not in charge of that. We tried.
Yeah.
We was
man.
hoping.
It's sad.
I was
it's
hoping.
sad. It's sad, man. All right, so let's talk about, man, because we put out. Oh well, first off, Nia Diaz. What y'all think of that Monique interview? Y'all watch it?
I watched some
I'll
of it.
watch it.
I watched some of it too. I watched some clips. Y'all
Go
have
ahead,
any?
B-Dog, what you talking about?
I don't.
It's cool. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy to me.
I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I don't really. I can't say I have.
It wasn't like the
complete
Cat
thoughts
Williams
about
one. I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
didn't think it was like that either.
yeah, I mean, the things that she was saying, she has already said before.
Right.
I like that she got the new platform to say it. That's cool. I don't think it changes anything for her though. I don't think anything's gonna come of this interview for her
Yeah.
that she wants to happen. Like Tyler Perry ain't gonna do nothing for her after this,
Mhm.
like she been asking. So, I mean, I feel bad for her, but ain't nothing you could do now.
I would
Like
love
you
to
said, she
see.
ain't gonna
She
never
said
let
she's
it
going on
go.
tour with Cat Williams.
That'd be dope.
I know. I saw it today. They said she's going on tour with Cat Williams. Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
That's
Oh, that's tight.
I mean, it makes sense because she went in the same boat. Shannon, I would love to see her. She asked if she's gonna have Steve Harvey or Tyler Perry on now, but I doubt that they're gonna show up because they know that these people are not lying. They still have not denied anything that they're saying. The things that they're saying are true. They just quiet about it.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
didn't
I
know
don't think
that.
she
I
taking
didn't think it
that
was
kind
that,
of bill.
interesting. That's why I didn't watch the whole thing. I was waiting for something interesting to really pop off, and I ain't hear it. So I said, "All right, cool, we keep moving."
Nia said, "I think she ain't taking accountability. I think that's kind of been her problem for a while. But
I think it's a small part of it though. Like the things that she's saying, she got the man recorded saying that I did F you over. I mean, I don't know how much accountability I'm supposed to take for that when he admitted it himself.
That's
There
true.
is some things, I guess she could have put herself in a better position to deal with it, but I mean, most of that stuff is, I mean, it's past already. That's the thing. Once the internet already formed their an opinion of you, it's kind of hard to come back from that.
well, that's the thing. She got it, so people got an opinion of her in the industry too. It's not so that they don't want to
Yeah.
work with her. And when she was saying like when Kevin Hart was saying that he was gonna back her on the one thing, he had she had his manager calling saying not to back her. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that
like
was crazy.
a lot of industry snaky stuff. Like there are people who want to work with her. It just sounds like there's a lot of politics that that block her out. So it ain't all her fault. It can't be all about her accountability. There's a
They
concerted
got a
effort.
lot of snakes out here, man. A lot
Yeah.
of people move snaky ways. I don't understand it, bro. It's like, what do
Yeah.
it's surprising to me. I seen some in my own career, man. I'm like, wow, I didn't know y'all were moving like that. And I find out about it like, man, this what y'all doing out here for this little, promotion or whatever, like this little title change. It's everybody's different, man. In their industry, they need the gig, so if you don't get the gig, you lose a bunch of money. So they snake each other, seem like constantly.
Yeah, man. I don't get it. Thirsty people, man. Thirsty.
Then they get on, but my thing is that I hate the most. Then they get on TV and be like, "Well, we gonna support black businesses and black brothers and sisters because you know how much
Yeah.
I care about my brothers." And it'd be like, "Okay," and then they move in all kinds of ways behind the scenes.
Hey, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, this is why I say, man.
Nasty business.
A lot of the people we gonna talk about it because we gonna listen. Stay tuned, man. At the end, we gonna talk about the Mitchell show, and there's a lot of people that be dancing, chucking, jiving, straight up house Negroes. A lot of them out here, man. That do whatever it takes for the man. You know what I'm saying? So to stay cool with the man, and they'll screw anybody over as long as they get to stay in the big house. And that's what it's about. I mean, at the end of the day,
I mean, I don't know. We can get it. It's up to you when we get into it, I guess. But
It's about that for a lot of people. It's not even about like. It's about anything to move forward. Like
Right.
I sell my integrity. I sell my anything, especially with that business and that fame stuff, with that music business and entertainment industry stuff. Like you look at people, just regular folks on Instagram that like clown themselves for a few likes. It's like, man, y'all really would do anything out here. It's not the same as Jackass, but it's that same type of level of stuff. Like you'll put a firecracker in your butt, like for some likes. Like it's like I don't understand, man. Like that's so stupid. But hey, man, whatever it takes. I look at these reality shows. People do anything. I fight women. I swear it's my sister for to keep on the show this year. Like okay, whatever, man.
yeah. Leroy in the chat, he said he quoting Fonte. We watched that Fonte interview. We're gonna talk about it later. Be hungry, or the little brother interview. Be hungry, not thirsty. Yeah, man. That's a kind of the theme of the show. So let's move on, man. We wanted to talk about before we get to the little brother stuff. We wanted to talk about the worst fan bases in hip hop. The worst fan bases. So for y'all who don't know, man, this is the Haters Ball. We do this show. We just enjoy talking about hip hop. This is the conversations that me and my brothers be having before we ever did a show, right? And so we got on here, made a podcast, and we just talk about whatever albums, whatever. And we talk about a lot of videos, a lot of albums that nobody cares about, that don't get a lot of views. We talked
This
about
week
that.
is a great example of that.
Yeah. We talked about that Master Ace, and we love Master Ace. Right? That
That
album
has
was fire.
32 views right now.
And then we talk about
32 views, man.
32. That's it. That's it. Please go watch or go listen to the Master Ace album. That's what.
Yes.
That's really what
Yes.
you need to do. Who cares if you watch our review? But go listen to the
Right.
Master Ace album. That's dope. But we talk about a lot of artists. And some of the artists, some of these fan bases can't handle any criticism. All right, people like when we talk about Benny the Butcher, he don't like criticism. He was criticizing everyone who got an opinion. A lot of fan bases don't like any criticism. So we're gonna talk about the worst ones. What y'all? We're gonna save Eminem for the end. Y'all already know that he got some bad fans. What y'all think? Let's name one. I see people naming in the chat. Nia D, the Barbs. Let's start with the Barbs. The Nicki fans, man.
Talk about them, man.
Nicki fans are terrible, dog. Can you believe what they did to Megan's grave and stuff like that, or her mom's grave and stuff like that? I mean, like, to me, to follow an artist that much, were you willing to do foul stuff in support of what the other artists' evil actions? Like I don't get.
They defaced the grave. What they wrote on it or something?
Yeah. So I mean,
you did.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. I felt like y'all cutting out or something. All right, yeah. Well, what happened? Go ahead.
That's what I'm asking. What happened to the grave? They wrote on it or broke it or what they do? It was her mom's grave, I'm assuming.
They tried to deface it. Yeah, they tried to deface it. I didn't see any pictures, but it was just a story where they were trying to go after her mom's grave. They were trying to find out where it is and all this stuff because because of the Bigfoot all that stuff. So like I just don't get why and her fan base. If you say anything against her, and this is the problem with all of these fan bases. When you say anything against, like a fair criticism, hey, I didn't like this song, or hey, this album wasn't her best.
Hey, she sucks. She can't rap, and she's always been overrated.
And then it's like, but not even something that strong. Even if you just say a mid take, like, hey, this wasn't her best album, or I didn't like this as much as this. It'd be like they act like you. I don't know, like you threatened her or something like that. You know,
you punch a special needs kid. Like they be going all the way over the top. It's like, dang man, relax.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. When we get our whatever we're gonna call our fans, I hope they ride for us like that. We could just send them at niggas. You know what I'm saying?
If you're a grown man, and just because we having a pie breakup beef or something over some money, and you pick sides and go ride hard and go to B-Dog house and be like, I can't believe this. I believe in you. Then you would I'm like, come on, man, get a life, man.
Nah, I like that. If my fans better fight back, nigga.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't understand. Yo, B-Dog is the worst, dog. Please, the worst. I'm the number one B-Dog hater. All right, listen. You got the worst.
It's the type of fans you actually not the Barbs. You don't want fans like the Barbs because they don't even buy her tickets. Her tours don't be selling out. They don't even really support Nicki like that. Yeah, she be canceling. Yeah, she canceled like her last 2 tours and stuff. She is terrible. Her fans suck. But the Beehive, they go hard.
Okay, the Beehive. All right, go ahead. Talk about the Beehive.
I want fans that leave a bunch of. I mean, they already leave B's for Beyonce, but I need like the letter B for me, like B-Dog, like BBB. Just go blow up people's page like that. That'd be hard.
The dabbing emoji or something like that.
See,
dabbing
that's
emoji
power,
for B-Dog.
That's fire. That's what I'm talking about. That's
the worst stuff you want. To have people just doing stupid shit on the internet, is that power?
That's power, man.
It's not like Mr. Beast or something like that where you getting like big money and going out here and like doing stuff for people. It's like the negative version of that. Like you're not making nothing pop off. You just if you can't even make at least they buy her records or whatever, right? That's
Leroy.
There you go. That's what you want embarrassing. So I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I don't be watching. I don't know what they be doing. The Beehive. I don't be in those circles. But that's cool, man. If you gonna buy all my merch, when I say yo merch out, boom, go buy it. Because look, I don't know what you call them, but the Griselda stands. Like I try to buy the West Side merch every time West Side say it's live right or whatever, and he gets on his thing and he posts it on Instagram, blindtell.com, exclamation point with 1,000,000 hashtags. By the time I get to the website, that shit gone. And I'd be like, damn,
that's what we need.
I wanted to buy a t-shirt for $130. That shit sold out already. Like these t-shirts way overpriced. You can't buy that, yo. I'm like, dang, hoodies for $275. That shit gone. I'm like, damn, who is buying these?
That's real fans.
I never see people rocking it either. Like,
Real fans.
Like, who is buying this shit? Yo, I've tried so many times to buy this dude's merch. It can't get there on side. I guess because I got a job and a life, I'm not on Instagram constantly. So, I don't know.
You gotta be sitting there refreshing the page. You gotta be refreshing the page, sitting there. Yeah, man.
I got stuff to do, man. I'm not buying a $145 t-shirt, man.
I got
Man, shout out to the fans.
Yeah, for sure. What else? Yeah. Who's next? I hate. Listen, the Kendrick stands are terrible. The Kendrick stands, man. They
Kendrick stands.
Yo, man. He got one of the worst fan bases for sure.
Just because every one of his albums is amazing, and he's never dropped a whack song, and every verse has been the greatest verse I ever heard. And I cried when I heard his last 5 songs. And me and my mom became close again because of his music. Doesn't mean that I'm wrong, okay? It's true. He is the greatest. He won a Pulitzer.
Right.
Did your favorite rapper win a Pulitzer?
See, that's a stat. That's what I'm saying. That's how I want my fans to be. Bring up random stats that don't matter and just throw it in niggas. That's what I'm saying. We win a Grammy. My fans is on y'all head. I'm telling you.
You keep talking
about man. Nah, that shit is annoying, man.
It's very annoying. I'm about to share this.
If you try to tell me that you like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I know you a clown. It's hard for me to even take that serious.
Can I make the full?
Are you bringing them?
What you about to show us?
Yeah, bring our comments about these stands in our comments. The bots.
Yeah, man. I'm just showing this Kendrick page, man. The comments on the Kendrick page, man. They're annoying. The Kendrick stands are annoying, man. I know we like it's not many people who hate on Kendrick. Obviously, I guess he's very popular, but we got a lot of people who agree with us, but some really annoying people who just think that everything he says is like the gospel, like for real. So. I've been getting in arguments with people on this page, man. I wanted to check and find where I find some of these annoying people.
You have a vendetta against Kendrick stands.
Yeah, I do.
That's definitely your most hated stand.
Yeah, this is not my worst. No. After today, the Eminem stands on another level, man. Yeah.
I don't know, dog. Our first month of podcasting after we put out that Kendrick video, we was talking about Kendrick a lot. They was on your head, dog.
They still be, man. Because this video still people still watch this video. Oh, this is the wrong. I clicked the wrong thing. But people be coming at us all the time, man, about Kendrick, all the time. But there's still nowhere worse than the Eminem stance, who's clearly the worst.
They got some other ones that's bad too, though. They got some other ones, man. The Jigga stands are annoying.
Oh, I hate, yeah. Can't stand that.
Jigga stands are annoying. They be saying stuff like, Jigga got 8 classics.
Leroy said he was checking.
That's true. No.
Next for Kendrick stands.
He's the first to do this. He's the first to do that. He's a billionaire. Did you know he's a billionaire? Because he's a billionaire. Because who else is a billionaire? He's a billionaire. It's like, dude, who cares? I can say it in a New York accent, but, Jigga stands be Jigga standing.
No. So
that's the thing.
Listen, we got Leroy. He's number one Jay-Z fan, man. Listen.
Yes, sir.
So Jay-Z fans, the issue is, a lot of the fans talk about his money. It's different. Jay-Z has different things that attract people, right? So some people just talk about how great of a hustler he is, and they love him for that. Then some people talk about,
my God, his business mind. Oh,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like who cares? We talk about hip hop. You know, like who cares about how great of a hustler he is? We talk about who's the best rapper. Like that's not the same topic. And then some people talk about the lyrics, right? And the lyrics, he's got great bars. He's got some of the best double entendres or entendres in general, but not the very best. So
Shout out to Mama Pam. She got $5 free picks for less in our chat.
dang, yo, B-Dog about to hit you up, Mama Pam.
Them feet must be mango for $5, huh? Yo, so one of my side hustles, cause I got some side hustles too. I got frozen breast milk, dog. So for y'all, y'all weirdos, you talking about this chick got feet pics? I got frozen breast milk, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you a weirdo, I got it in the garage in the deep freezer. You know what I'm saying? $100, I give you a whole batch of it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Man. Cool. Keep that moving. That's our sponsor right now is Baldy's frozen breast milk.
Yeah.
That's a bad look.
Saying human breast milk. It's not from cows or nothing like that. It's legit human.
This is a bad look.
Oh, but this is cool.
It's not gonna age well. This is a bad look.
All right. I love the they link in the bio.
Actually, we threw all that away. That's just a joke.
All right. Fame or fortune? No, fame or fortune. Some people do want fame over the fortune. But I mean, that's a good point, Nia D. I do think Monique be looking for the, but sometimes it's the issue is that you can't get the bag. Some people don't want to offer you the bag. You know what I mean? I think she wants to get it, but she don't get the amount that she's looking for.
But what is man? Come on, man. How much? When you say get the bag, man, how much money does she have, man? She been in the music industry. I mean, entertainment business for years and years on shows and movies, all kinds of different things.
She needed some money. She had some money from Kevin Hart before, so I mean, she need money.
Well, look, man.
It sounds like she got bad deals, though. It sounds like she got bad deals. Just because she on TV don't mean
who's her manager. Is she also on Rock Nation?
Her husband is her manager, man. Oh, well. Hey, come on, we're gonna chill on Monique because we're gonna get her on the pod. We're gonna get her on the pod.
Oh yeah, she could definitely hate with us. We can hate on some people.
We could definitely hate on some people with Monique.
What are the stands, man? What are the stands we got? The Nas stands, man. The Nas stands. Be like, oh my god, bro. Not every KD album is a classic.
Nas is the GOAT, though. Okay, but here's the thing. Nas is the GOAT. So? The Nas stands aren't the worst because Nas is the GOAT. And so...
No. His stands is annoying. We be on the According to Hip Hop. That's the #1 Nas stand channel, bro. That chat is some Nas standing up in there, man. They be swearing Street's Disciple is a great album. Dog, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have had arguments with that before.
You got to stop.
Yeah. When they start talking about Nostradamus like it's a great album. Yeah.
They talk about trying to talk you into liking Dr. Knockboot. They gotta stop, man. They got to stop.
Well, this is the thing, man. Here's the thing. In sports or something like that, it's okay to be like, Tom Brady's the GOAT. He didn't have to go undefeated in the Super Bowls. You know what I mean? Like, but in music, people act like if you made one bad album or something like that, like it's gonna like knock you out of the running for the greatest of all time or something like that. I don't know why people feel like they have to protect their favorite artist's legacy by pretending like they've never made a bad song or a bad album. Every one of my favorite rappers has something I don't like. It doesn't matter who they are.
That's any artist that I could think of. I mean, unless they passed away young or something and only had a limited amount of material. But I mean, even Big got songs I don't like on Life After Death.
Right.
And I definitely don't want to hit them skits where he's having sex with the chick or whatever. You greasy bastard or whatever she be calling him. That shit is funny, but I don't want to hear that ever again. So,
no, yeah, never.
They got some of those.
Pac has bad songs. Come on. I mean,
he got a lot.
A lot of them. He was a lot of them were released. Hold on, but a lot of them were released post. After he died. Like he didn't release them. Some of his bad songs. He had
a lot of releases alive, and all of the songs ain't fire.
Yeah, his first album.
What's your phone number and stuff like that?
Yeah. So Pac
So
definitely got some
you
bad
don't see
songs.
too many Pac stands though anymore, I guess.
No, you
Because
see.
if you was Pac stands, wouldn't they have nose rings and stuff?
I try not to talk about that nigga. I hate when young people talk about he my favorite artist. That bothers me. So I
Why?
don't like to, cause I know they didn't listen to this nigga like that. Like it's just, it was something cool to say. A lot of people like, oh man,
They
don't even be
can't listen to the
listening.
music on Spotify just like any other artist?
They can, but niggas don't be doing that. That's like niggas walking around with them. What shirts? We were saying. I remember on one episode we were talking about people wearing shirts of artists
Oh,
or
like
like,
AC/DC. They never heard one,
yeah,
couldn't name
like
one
I
song
know
from
you don't
AC/DC.
listen to them niggas like that. Like that's the same thing for me. When I see a young person who a Pac
Yeah.
or Biggie fan, I'm like, oh, all
They be
right,
wearing
man.
that
I
Pink
guess,
Floyd shirt, don't know what it is. People like, what is
yeah.
that? It's like
Be the
Me,
generic ones that they sell at every Walmart,
Walmart. Yeah.
yep,
everywhere.
yep,
Yes.
yep. I see mad kids with it, and I always ask whenever I see them in one of those shirts. I always ask, yo, do you know who is that? Can you name me any songs? It'd be a Aaliyah t-shirt.
Yeah.
I see a lot of Aaliyah t-shirts, a
Oh
lot of
yeah, a
Pac
lot of Leah
shirts.
t-shirts.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of Ice Cube shirts. Yep, a lot of Ice Cube shirts. Yep.
Oh, look, I love Ice Cube shirts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, but you're right. People have never seen Boys in the Hood got the Ice Cube shirt on. I'm like, yeah, that's a great movie. They'd be like, what? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what are we doing, man?
And I
Yeah, but that's
always
why I don't
ask,
like kids. I
why
mean,
you wearing the
kids in
shirt?
general are stupid, man. I can't stand them. You know,
Yeah.
not like little kids, but like these teenagers. They just need smacks in the face. They're stupid. They don't know nothing. Very few of them know what's going on.
Yep. For sure.
All right. So
But
then,
you did say the worst stands for last, and that is the original stand base.
yeah, Eminem's worst stands of all time. Look, man, we dropped this video talking about it, this beef, which Benzino clearly it's not even close, man. Benzino, that diss was legit, and whether he got it ghostwritten or not, the Benzino diss was effective. Okay, and there is a whole group of people on the internet right now who are trying to act like it doesn't exist. And I don't understand how they, I'm in the chat of our video saying, somebody comments, listen, it might have been ghostwritten, but the things he said are facts. People in the comments like, what's a fact? What did he say that's a fact? It's like, dude, these people did leave his label. These people, he did beef with these pop stars. These are facts. Like, you can't deny the facts, But I swear,
My thing with the Eminem stands is, I would have understood you in 2001, maybe 2003 or four. It's 2024, dog. Like, are you old and been a? Did you jump on the Eminem stand wagon in 2015? Like, how long has this been going on for you? Because we need to get you some therapy. Because you really riding hard for this man. This man is sitting in his mansion not thinking about you. You on the internet. The funniest thing that I saw in all the comments was, we're racist.
Mm.
That was over and over.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And we're talking about a dude who released racist songs himself. So when we say he has racist songs, we're racist because he actually had things said about him that were factual. That's funny, man. That's really comical to come in this. Look, we are losers, nerds, whatever you want to call us. That's fine, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on the internet. I see the same stuff. How are you holding on to Eminem? Are y'all really still bumping this dude's music in this year? In
Yes.
2024?
But this
Are they listening? What was his last one with the Beastie Boys cover? That one had a couple good songs on it. But are they playing that in rotation
Kamikaze.
today?
But
Yeah, Kamikaze. Yeah.
yes, they are still listening to it though. This is the issue. These people are clearly still listening to it. So man, look, I went on YouTube. I mean, even when I just searched, Eminem, Benzino, to listen to the diss stuff, there's so many YouTube pages that pop up, and I realized there's an entire hip hop industry surrounding Eminem. Like, there's this one channel, ET Lifestyle or whatever. I don't need to call out all these channels and stuff like that, but there's multiple channels dedicated just to Eminem videos that have hundreds of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I mean, Yeah, this one channel, ET
Flex
Lifestyle,
bomb on these
is
niggas.
just
Drop a bomb on them.
Eminem videos, 100,000 subscribers, and it's just dude talking in a robotic voice about anybody who mentions Eminem, any news about Eminem. It's a video, right? And then I'm searching, and Eminem has a bunch of I mean, it's just a whole industry of these people who won't listen to anything else, though. That's the problem. If you're an Eminem fan and you like Eminem, cool. But the issue is, are you a fan of hip hop or just of Eminem? And a lot of these people are only fans of Eminem, not of hip hop, and that's problematic.
Yeah, we saw that in the Melly Mel video. Dude was like, "You don't know what Eminem did in China." I was like, "What about China? Like, who cares what he did in China? Are y'all listening to hip hop in China? Oh, y'all only rock with Eminem. Question why? It's such an odd thing to understand. You only cared about this dude. Like it's and it's just shocking. These people and their logic and how hurt they are. Because I didn't think we said anything crazy in the video. Because I thought we gave Eminem props. I just don't understand why an artist as big as him would take his time on somebody as insignificant as Benzino if he's such a nobody. If he's such a nobody, then why do it? And I still feel like that. This ain't like you don't get lyrical points for beating him. You don't get no clout for beating him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get. I don't know what he earns for bringing him up and even beating him. Like if he beats him, he's supposed to beat him. It's
Right.
less than Game even. Like he's supposed to beat Game, but Game has fans. Game is respected by some. I don't know why in hip hop. So there's something there. There's nothing. Nobody likes Benzino. Nobody is caping for Benzino. Nobody thinks he's some great artist. He ain't. He's a joke on the reality shows he's on. He's a joke. Like I don't get it. So why would he do that? And I don't. And his stance got so hurt. I was just like,
butthurt,
wow,
man.
I couldn't believe it.
Yo, we got a video. It's all Eminem. It's all listen, dog. It's all dislikes. It's 90% dislike ratio on this video. And we're not saying crazy takes. We said Benzino's the
Is
worst
he gonna
rapper.
respond? Right.
Eminem has to respond. It's that simple.
Right. Right.
Like to say someone has to respond is like worthy of hate or of racism, to be called a racist because I said somebody needs to respond in hip hop. It's insane, man. These white people are out of their minds, man. Some of these white people
maybe they're Indian or Chinese, man. Maybe they're from some other country.
And some of them have their profile picture up, and they got white faces. Okay, so all right,
White faces.
I'll just say it, man. They out of their mind. It's Black History Month. You can't come on my channel and start talking crazy to me like this. You calling me a racist. It's insane.
Hey man, they can and they will. It's on YouTube. They could do it,
Bruh.
So yeah, that joke was hilarious to me, man. I was laughing at how many comments because we had what was with that Melly Mel joint, and that did some numbers for us, and we didn't have the comments on that level. We had some stands in there, but these stands was mad. Like I guess they just clicked it because the thing said did M lose again? They're like, what loss? We're like, there's like 6 losses. What are we talking about? Are these secrets? Like I think he loses all these battles. So it's 50. It's funny. It's funny, man. It ain't we ain't sitting up here like Hoop talk about M is responsible for all these dudes' careers.
Well, for whose careers?
Oh, you didn't see the last episode of According to Hip Hop? That joke was funny, man. Coop had people mad. He would talk about how M did more for black people than Jay-Z and stuff. It was crazy.
Oh. No, yeah. See, that's the thing. Because that's the part of Benzino's thing that was the most important. That nobody on his label had success. Who succeeded under Eminem? Matt is a Eminem fan in our chat, and I know Matt's cool though. But no one succeeded under Eminem. No one has.
Nah, Royce got a plaque with that Bad Meets Evil.
Yes, okay, Bad Meets Evil. Royce with a group with Eminem. D12 could sell records because Eminem's in it. Bad Meets Evil
Yo, I
could sell
really
records.
liked
Eminem's in it.
Purple. No, not Purple Pills. What was the song? I'll shit on you. Do 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 do. I used to love that song. That came out a long time ago. I haven't. I don't think
I
I
don't.
like too many other D12 songs, but that song was dope.
Well, we've reviewed the Slim Shady LP and we liked it, and the Eminem show and we liked it. So it's not that Eminem's never made a dope album. We know that he's
Of
made
course,
dope
of
albums.
course we said that.
We know he's a good
Yeah,
rapper.
I didn't like that. I didn't like Amityville because what's his name? Stupid ass on there. That fat dude. That dude verse is so trash. What's the dude name? His friend, the big fat dude that always
You talking
defend him.
about
He look like Grimace.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
You wear a shower cap or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, that is one of the worst rappers in history,
Look like Grimace is
man. That dude should never be allowed near a microphone, man. The cops should burst in anytime you start rapping. Like, never again. Stop it now! Stop it now! Get on the ground!
Yo, his whole career is just defending Eminem. That's what he does now. He's like Eminem's personal PR. And this is the part I wanted to talk about. The rappers that are coming out and defending Eminem right now, when he got dissed and he needs to respond. The people who are like going up in arms, getting on, they crazy. They all out of pocket.
Nah, you upsetting me because hey, if y'all go back and listen to the video last week, y'all two said if a ghostwriter wrote this thing, then it don't count as much or
I
whatever.
didn't say that.
It
I didn't say that.
it doesn't count.
Yes, you did.
You
Yes,
don't
you
get
did.
no clout for that.
Yes, you did.
Because you don't get no
both
clout for
said
that.
it.
You don't get clout for writing a diss. I mean, for giving a diss that somebody else wrote. But I thought Eminem. I still think Eminem needs to respond. I don't know why he wouldn't. You had time for him on this compilation album for no reason, out of nowhere, because he gave some interviews. This dude is a peon to you, so you had time for him then. Now he made something about you. You have no time to respond. To me, you could easily make a diss about how the dude's so trash he needed to use ghostwriters. How he's so stupid and his daughter can't stand him. He's so annoying that all he ever talks about is you. To me, that's enough for you to use your lyrical wizardry and smash him and keep it moving. But
right.
I don't think your lyrical wizardry is really on that level. See, that's the issue.
So the user Eminem had, okay, so somebody in the chat, they made a good point. All right, so I like the analogy they used in the comments of this Eminem video. One of the Eminem stands, I thought it actually made a good point. He was saying that if they were in a battle stage, right? They battling, and they both spit a round. They both do a round, right? And then some random person comes up and then destroys Eminem. Benzino wouldn't win, right? We're not giving Benzino credit if he didn't ghostwriter. But it doesn't matter if somebody else gets on stage and dissed Eminem, Eminem still has to respond. He still has to spit back at whoever it is. That's not true.
I don't really care about that scenario. My thing is, if you're gonna say these things about me, I got something for you. I got something for Cassidy. I got something for Math Hoffa. I got something for whoever else you said wrote it. Now I don't know who wrote, but I got something for all of them because I'm supposed to be that dude. I'm the rap god, and y'all ain't. I mean, is it really that? To me, like I said, I don't write raps. Okay, I have in the past. If I really wanted to write raps, you could write raps. He's the rap god. He writes raps, I'm assuming, all day long, or at least whenever he feels like it, and I'm sure they're great. I question his delivery and his style on certain songs, not his ability. So what is the problem to take any beat you find on any of these YouTube pages that say such and such tight beat, pick one of those, rap on that, put that online, boom, Benzino done, and keep it moving. Why is that hard?
And listen, man, Eminem, he's yeah, exactly. He needs to respond, and he's lost at this point. He's losing a lot of battles. He's lost a lot of battles. He lost to Mariah Carey. I feel like he lost to MGK. The Eminem stands, they don't want to accept the fact that these are all losses. He
lost the game. You just
never responded to Game.
You can easily respond. To me the game is trash. Should be easy to lay out why the game sucks and how you put the game on and how he wouldn't have a career without you because you're Eminem or whatever and he was on your label I guess or whatever Dre whatever some of your friends and now he's not and he can't sell clubs or whatever seems like something you could do. I'm not the rap guy. Seems easy to me, but he can't do it or he hasn't done it. And that's my question is, why not? Hey, you can say that. That's fine. But if you're walking around and you're the rap guy, why are you scared?
Right.
What's there to fear? Plus, your stand's gonna say you won anyway, so you might as well drop that shit.
Right. Yeah, man. So this is a problem. And then my other problem with anything else we got to say about this beef before we move on?
No.
Okay, so my other problem with Eminem's stand base is that, man, they are a bunch of and so another thing when I'm looking up Eminem, let me say there's a lot of channels.
Game better pay them chicks that he owe money to, $2 million or whatever. That one girl that he assaulted or whatever he did, don't he owe her $2 million? Mr. Green in the chat. My fault, Doug. I wasn't reading what the chat say.
I don't know.
Game owe a woman some money, a bunch of money, Doug.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get into that stuff, but yeah, man. There's a lot of channels of people who just get on these reaction videos and just say that everything that Eminem drops is dope too. And I feel like
a lot of those, though, man.
What? Oh yeah.
A lot of those. I mean, like they have those for everything. I'd be shocked that when I see those pop up in my feed or whatever, it's like, first time hearing this, amazing, and it's whatever it is. It's just name something.
But my point is that the fan base, well, yeah, of all types of stuff. But I'm just saying that I feel like the Eminem fan base only wants to see that people say positive stuff about their person. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's how all the stands act, man. That's how they all act. They get mad. I was laughing earlier about these people that like refuse to acknowledge that Joe Biden is walking around like a zombie and barely can talk. And they was, they get into the political stuff. They'd be like, "How dare you say that about Joe Biden?" Like the dude get on stage, and be like, like, bruh, you can't talk, dude. It's shocking. But they'd be like, I don't hear anything. Sounds like a strong, vibrant man to me. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, and we're gonna lie about the sky. The sky not blue either. Like, that's what we doing.
I just don't get that. I don't understand it. Following a person so much that we gotta lie to ourselves. Like everybody has losses. Everyone takes L's. That's life. That's life, man. Let's move on, man, to the music. We wanted to talk about the Little Brother interview and the Minstrel Show album review. So Matt said you have to realize there's an M-based community that you can't tell nothing to. Don't judge all of us with that lens. I know, Matt. You be in here. You're a cool dude, man.
Well, man, you could be a fan without being a stan.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm a Ghostface fan. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like every day I listen to 12 Reasons to Die Part 2. Like, I mean, come on, man. It don't seem like it. It seems like it's easy to be. I never thought to be a fan of anyone to the point where I'm gonna go outside and actually go fight you over him or something. Like, hey, cool, man. You don't like the dude? I do. I'm gonna get back in my car and turn it on. You don't have to.
Everybody,
these are people.
Every one of my top 5 got a bad album. I mean, or multiple. I mean, Nas got Street Disciple and Nostradamus, and Lupe got Lasers. Like, I mean, every rapper has a bad album at least. Like, it don't matter. So, and Eminem got a lot of them. Let's be clear. Eminem got a lot of them.
Nah, man. See, that's why you hating, man, because that's crazy, bro. What bad album, man?
Yo,
have you ever heard that song with Akon? Smack That?
Smack That all over
Classic.
flow.
Classic.
That is a classic.
That was the greatest song of that year, for sure. You heard the bars on there?
That is a good song.
All right, let's move on to Little Brother, man. Little Brother just did this. First off, they have their documentary out on YouTube. Watched that a while ago during Thanksgiving when it came out, and then they've been
You went
on.
out there on the PJ to watch it in person, right? For the premiere. You was there in New York with them.
Nah,
We know you doing big dog things, man. You didn't go see Fonte in Dubai. That's not why you was out there.
they were not in Dubai.
We know you've been stealing all our
They weren't out
podcast
there.
money,
No,
dog. We know you've been out there doing things, man.
All right. Yeah, man. I love what they said on the Breakfast Club today. They were talking about rappers who are thirsty, not hungry. They'll do anything to get the money. We've been talking about this kind of the theme of today's show. Some people will do anything to get money. That's not being hungry. That's being thirsty. Right? That's being
terrible
hungry.
take. Boo,
How's that a terrible take?
It's time for a break where we talk about how my ad space is for sale right here. So
Like
Bud
and
Light, you want me to
subscribe.
come back in the black community? I'll tattoo Bud Light right here. If you're gonna give me a bag, I'll do it, man. What's the bag? What we got? What we got? DraftKings. You can put your space right here. Yo. Anything for the cash, man. What's the bag? I might do it. Let's talk about it.
Dumb it down, balling like Jim Jones in 07.
No, that's a fact.
That is a fact. Y'all saw him on the camera, but this dude look like Nori in the Super Thug video, man.
Whatever, man. Y'all's tripping. I'm super broke. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much debt I got. Let's go into man this Mr. Show album, man, because Little Brother.
I was saying.
Go ahead.
We were talking about how he gave that stupid ass take that he not thirsty here or whatever. That's just there's two different parts of the game. There's people who want to achieve the highest heights, and there's people who don't. If you want to achieve the highest heights, you have to play the game. That's the way it is. There's no way around it. Everyone who has gotten to the top has played the game. That's the way it is. So I hate him saying that, oh, I'm not thirsty. If you're not chasing that, that's fine. Just say that. You're not chasing it. But don't call other niggas who chase that.
But
thirsty.
it's not okay. But he's not saying that it's bad to chase it. He's saying if you're willing to do anything to get it, that's the problem. You willing to sacrifice.
Yeah, think about what Cat Williams was talking about.
Yeah.
Remember what Cat Williams was saying? Type of stuff dudes is doing out here for publicity and stuff like that. Or people acting like that. Are they really doing those things? Because I don't see how you just get involved in some of these encounters if you not, that's doing way too much for the look or whatever it is.
Right. And it's okay with compromising a little bit, Leroy, or something like that. If you make a compromise, like you say, oh, I want to, I'm gonna have an R&B singer on the hook because that's whatever gonna sell a record. That's fine. That's playing the game. But when you're willing to do anything to base yourself, and you're willing to just do anything the label tells you to do, sign a bad deal, like get screwed over. I'm screw over my people, or whatever it is. That's not the same. That's what we talk about when we talk about thirsty. So yeah. But
how could they know? They've never been there. That's stupid. That's a terrible take to me.
Did you watch the interview?
Of course. Yes.
Okay, so literally when he was talking about this, he was talking about how he went to the Grammys. So you wrong. You stupid. Okay? He was talking about how he went to the Grammys. He got nominated.
Okay.
And how when they went there, how he saw the back group dealings, all the background stuff, the politics, and said, I'm not in for that. He wasn't dissing people for that. He said, that's not when he said the thirsty thing. He was talking about when people were willing
exactly. So why did you even bring that up?
Okay. You said he never been there. That's why I brought it up. Because you made a lie.
He's been to a Grammy?
He's nominated for a Grammy.
Who gives a fuck? I don't care. A lot of people are nominated for Grammys who have never heard their songs before.
So what top are you
That doesn't make you somebody.
What's the top you talking about?
Yeah, but I say, what is the top? Then, yeah.
You can't. He's never been at the top of the rap game. He's never been close to the top of anything that he's done. So how can you say what someone at the top is doing to make themselves at the top? That doesn't make sense.
He's
not talking about people. People at the top ain't the thirsty ones, dude. The people at the bottom are the thirsty ones.
So he's talking about no-name rappers?
What
do you mean?
Thirsty too, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking like. That doesn't even make sense. So he's bringing up people who aren't relevant that are thirsty.
people who
Is
are
what you're
willing
saying?
to do anything to get to where they want to be. They're not doing that from the top. Drake gets to choose what he wants to do. Okay? Because he's
Now.
already at the top.
Yes.
He has for many
Yes.
years not put his record in for the Grammys. Not put his record in. Because he doesn't have to.
Yes.
He's not thirsty.
Okay.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the people at the top. We're talking about somebody who is doing anything to get to the top.
Yes.
No,
That's
Nicki
my point.
Minaj is thirsty, man. There's other people that's at the
Nicki
top.
Minaj
That's
ain't at the
thirsty.
top.
She's not at the
Yes,
top
she
of
is.
female rap game.
She fell
She
off.
100% is at the.
She fell off,
No,
and she's
I don't think
desperately
she
struggling
did.
to hold on.
Just do big numbers. It just came out like December or something.
The Pink Friday too. Well, let me look at the.
I mean, I'm not an expert, man. I just assume that she's doing big numbers and she's doing big songs with people that's top artists. Like she's trying to. I mean, she to me will do a song with anybody, no matter how.
375K in this first week. That's big numbers. She does
Big
big
numbers.
numbers still.
That's big
Yes.
numbers, man. She's
She
pretty
is.
much at the
She does
top
big-
of female rapping. I mean, I guess if
She
Cardi
is
came
the
out
top.
consistently, she would maybe be the top. But like, she's at the top.
She's okay. She is. You mean she is close to the top? But the issue, she's all doing all this stuff because she's threatened by the other people there. She
Which
doesn't
shows
want
her
them
thirst level,
to
like,
get
in her desperation to keep it.
exactly.
Yeah.
She is thirsty. 100% she's thirsty.
She's
she doesn't
thirsty.
have to be thirsty.
Right.
Correct. She doesn't
She
have to
is
be
at the
thirsty.
top.
Correct. She is at the top.
Right.
She is
So
at the
there's
top,
some
but
people.
she doesn't need
People could be at any level and be thirsty. Thirst is not based on.
Okay. What level they're on?
Your
That's
level.
fine.
It's based
Regardless.
on your desperation.
Regardless, but my point is, it doesn't matter what level you're on. He's talking. He's not talking about just if you're at the top, you're thirsty. Again, like I just said, Drake doesn't have to do everything. He could choose not to. My point is, Nicki Minaj is thirsty. Okay, some people will do anything to stay at the top, others won't. That's the point that he made. That's not a bad take. How is that a bad
My
take?
point is, I don't care as long as you're not hurting nobody else, which does not. You can do everything else, and it'd be fine with me. I don't care if you're trying to. If you want to show up on every hot person song to try to make yourself a known name, you want to be in every video, you want to do a Nickelodeon show, all of this shit that I might think is corny, but you might think is your way to the top. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with that stuff too.
That's
Doing
generally
marketing.
okay.
Yeah,
There
doing
is
marketing.
other stuff though that's not okay.
Right.
Like-
We talked about. We even talked about with Monique. Like some people, not
Right. This type of stuff, snaking
pushing her
people
down,
out of
snaking
their
people.
position, right? Doing stuff that would be detrimental to your people, in my opinion, or just really cooning out here to get to whatever spot.
stealing other
That
people's
would be something.
jokes, or just doing whatever it takes. That's what we're talking about. That's not the same thing. All right. You said if you hurting somebody, which thirsty people do be doing that. That's what we're
Right.
talking about.
The
So
thirst blinds them.
we got way off topic though.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got way off topic. But I just wanted to talk about the interview a bit, but that's good enough. Let's get into the album. Man, because this The Mitchell Show, man, is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's an absolute classic. Rebel Legit asked, what Little Brother album should we recommend? The Listening. We already did a review on The Listening before. The Listening is, in my opinion, their best album, 100%. But a lot of people love The Mitchell Show as well. So we're going to talk about The Mitchell Show, break it down, review it, and then we'll talk about which one's better at the end.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Spoiler alert, this is my third favorite Little Brother album. So
I gotta agree. Honestly, I gotta agree. Their last Little Brother album is really great.
No, this ain't third. This is definitely the second best one, man.
I don't
Come on, man. Let's talk about it, man. Start it off. What
Let's
you gonna
get
say about
into
it?
it.
right.
Yeah, go ahead. Where you want to go with it?
We're gonna start off with first off.
You want to talk about the background? You want to talk about the background of this album? I remember this album,
Yeah.
man, when it came out. I was super excited. This was after The Listening. The Listening had me hyped. I was a huge fan. I got on there from different message boards, OK Player, all that stuff. I picked it up. Started listening nonstop. They got signed to a major. It looked like they were, to me, I thought they were about to just be the most popular thing ever. Or I guess popularity on like a tribe level, like a mainstream known type of thing at that time. And what was this, like '04, '03, '04, something like that? First single came out, loving it, great song, hyped up still. This album went extra wood. This album went like not even real wood, that fake wood people have in their house that's like the cheaper version. So it was disappointing for me. But I think it's a great album, so we could talk about that,
But
now.
okay, we got to talk about. I mean, a lot of the things that made it do that, like BT when they
So
play their
you want to show the album
video.
cover? You want to show the album cover and why people was mad?
uh, let me find an image of yeah. Let me do that.
So there was controversy because they called their album The Minstrel Show. The whole album has skits as it's a fake TV station.
UBN, you
Yeah,
black.
yes. So it's talking bad about the popular TV network at that time. UPN had popular black people shows on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a merger of UPN and BET kind of channel,
Yeah.
and they just clown all kinds of different things that black people were doing at this time or are still doing today. And a lot of people took offense. Even people that weren't doing these things took offense. I remember like a couple different rappers said stuff about it. The album cover is literally some old school. They're not in blackface, but it looks just like some old school blackface type. So it's definitely like a thing that people was touched.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's genius. I mean, and this is they talked about in their interview. I wanted to get into a little bit about the interview because they talked about how they didn't want to even like he said Quest was selling them like like y'all if y'all want to impress the label, y'all gonna have to go in there and rap for them and dance, get on the table and do this that. And he was like no, I've literally made an album called The Minstrel. I'm not dancing for these people. Like I'm not doing it. And that's one of the things that I love about Little Brother and loved about the interview is that they are unapologetic themselves forever. They just never they didn't ever decide to change or switch it up for anybody. So I think that's one of the things that makes people love them so much. And I think
All right, so let's.
I mean, and I also think that's part of what makes it, prove their proof that you can, succeed, doing you without like selling out. You know what I mean?
I don't know how much success they earned on this one, but yes, go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, long term. Like what I'm saying is that they didn't have the best short term play, right? This didn't work out for them in the short term, but they still here now and they good. That's my point. Other rappers that came out in that time that were doing whatever it was, doing the ringtone single, you don't know, nobody knows them now. They not making no music.
You saying Chingy fell off?
Yeah, I'm saying Chingy fell off. Yeah,
That's messed up, man. Why you dogging out another black man, bro?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I guess.
Some other songs that were popping at that time, man? Who was bigger? Cassidy. Cassidy had a rap career then. Now he just goes right in for Benzino. Dang, what a fall off. Who else? Who else, man? They had some other big hits then. That them people's gone now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Can I
Mm.
share?
Need a drink. Come on, what you thinking?
So this is the album cover right there. So let's go into the songs, man. So it starts off with the UBN skit, from the jump. Like I said, I love the skits and stuff on this album. This is one of the things, man. The album is got some of the best, just like theming and like skits throughout. It's like perfectly done. I don't think another album has like a better. I mean, is there a better album with the themes and skits?
Disposable Arts.
Okay, that's another good one. But I mean, I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. So okay.
Told y'all, man, I'm biased towards Disposable Arts, man. I love that album.
All right.
So,
That's a good pick.
but
That's a
yes,
good pick.
but this album is great and has the theme stuff down. So for sure, starts off with the intro to the show, then they get into the show, and the first song on the show is "The Beautiful Morning."
Yeah.
So great song. It's not my favorite song, but it's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah. Love it. It's again not my favorite, but it's a good one. B Dog, you got anything to say about this one?
Mid.
Mid.
I like how
Okay.
it ends, and like he started about to rap the next, and then it's the same
Verse.
thing
Yeah.
he wanted to say, but it starts in the next one
That was
on a
fire.
different beat. Yeah.
That was fire. I like that.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. The transition. Where he starts going into the verse, and he's just like, hold up, let me do it again, and then it goes right into the next song. And every song, the transitions, like I said, like the album listening through. I don't always listen to albums, straight through. You know what I mean? Especially an old one like this, I heard so many times. You just play the songs, but listening to it again with the album straight through is really well done.
It's a great one for that. It is one of the best. You put it on, you let it rock. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
all the songs aren't that great, especially some of the ones by themselves. So what do we got? The next one is actually really, really good.
the
The
Becoming,
Becoming.
and this is just Fonte's solo track, right? They both have a solo track on there, and
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that.
yeah, and then and then that's a dope one, and then Not Enough comes on after that, and this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's cool.
Uh, I love the hook on it. I love I don't know. I don't know what I can say. I think this is a great.
The
great
hit afterwards is better than the song before it.
This might be like my second time ever listening to this album fully through. So these first five songs, I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to hate this album. Like this ain't doing it for me.
mm,
No, because
Especially
Cheating is one of the best songs. Don't tell me
oh
you
fuck no,
you don't
I
like
hate
Cheating?
that song. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even finish it. I couldn't. I hate that song. I don't want to hear that nigga singing in my ear like that. That was terrible to me.
this song. This is the best skit, man. This is the
Oh,
best
Cheating is
skit
one of the best skits I ever heard, man.
No, that shit
ever.
sound terrible. I couldn't
You
listen to it,
Man,
bro.
get that fake Ron Isley.
yeah
So that's why that's the thing with this album is some of this stuff hit real close to like it hit people close to home. So like you get this song, it sounded like a legit song
yep
that was kind of the type of song at that time, and it's really stupid. And it's like some people. That's the thing. I've heard people think that this was a legit song
yep
when to me
Mm.
it's very clear that he's joking, but people think that that's not really as jokey as it seems. So
yeah.
I like this one a
This
lot.
sounds
Cheating
just
is
like
great.
the song. What's the song with R. Kelly and
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and
Trapped in the closet?
no.
You was keep
No.
to from the
The
window to the walls, keeping
yeah.
dirty feet. Yeah, that joke was funny, man. You trifling hoe. Yeah, that shit is funny, man. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. You hating on this song is crazy. I listen to this song when they come on randomly. I'm like, oh, this one is a good one, man. Play this, man. How could
Nah, I
you do
couldn't.
this to me after all these years? Yeah, that joke is funny. That joke is funny, man.
Yeah, I love
So
this
yeah, I
song.
love this song.
And I love the part at the end when when they do the countdown. It can't
Yeah,
think of nothing that rhymes with 15.
yeah. Nah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great skit. And then Hiding Place is probably my favorite song on here, or one of my favorite songs on here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wanted to know because this is something I've heard come up before. Who got who? Who's got the best verse on this song? Because another thing we didn't say is that I think Pooh is an improved rapper from the listening onto this one, and I think he has a
Yeah,
lot of good verses on here.
I think Elzai has the best verse overall, but Fonte has the best lines.
Okay.
Is that fair? I think that's probably how I would say it. So I like the lines. I mean, I like niggas biting menstrual, so they still teaming off the listening. Like,
Yeah.
that's a great line. So I love that. I think there's some other ones on there. that I think ought to make the best. So I don't know. You got to pick different days, different feelings.
I don't think they're the same MC at all, Leroy. I feel like Elzhi
I
and
don't think
Fonte
so.
do very different things. Fonte, I feel like, will have better punchlines. Elzhi does. Well, I mean, Elzhi does a lot of things, but I think he'll do more of the vocabulary.
It flows better.
Yeah, different flows, different rhyme
He just
schemes.
flow like trickery almost. Where
Yeah,
Fonte is gonna rap. His flow will be nice. It'll fit the beat, but
right.
it ain't Elzai flowing.
Yeah. But Fonte will just have some of the dopest bars. That's like, to
Yeah.
me, that's like what I always expect from a Fonte verse. He's just gonna have some of the best bars. Yeah. So, but okay. I mean, I think it was close, definitely close. And they got a bunch of songs together. They have I mean, at least like 4 or 5 like different collaborations where they both rap together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Slow it down. I don't care about.
Yeah. This is one of the weaker songs to me.
Just want to start getting good to me. I like the rest of these songs on this album after, yeah. Cheating was, yeah, man. I got to go
Say it
back and listen,
again.
I guess.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Honestly,
Fifth and
that's what
Fashion.
let's. Fifth and Fashion is a great skit because
Fantastic skit. Everybody has one of these in they town. I don't know if y'all be going there, but it's the black mall like type thing where it's like, different places had different ones. It's like a flea market almost kind of place. They got all the stuff you could buy that's this ratchet type stuff there. They sell it all. I mean, this commercial is hilarious. Better call your nigga. They got everything there. It's like it's like it's a very stupid commercial. But I like it. I think it's funny.
yeah, for sure. Um, and then
And
after that,
all time
loving it.
is yes. This is probably it's like my third favorite Knife Wonder beat. It's one of the greatest beats ever. I feel like from him. I don't know, man. I love this song really because the beat is so exceptional to me. Because I don't love Joe Scudder or Big Pooh on this song really that much, but this beat is
Yeah,
I just when this song came out, man, I was so excited. I was like, this album about to be another listening. It's about to have the most amazing songs because I just love this sample on here is I don't even know how to describe how much I love this song and the beat on this song.
and I feel like this is a classic. Song. It's just that's why I feel so messed up that this video was banned because I feel like this is this is like a tragedy. Like they really is a great song. I feel like it would be could have spread further if they wasn't the industry didn't block it. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Again, I mean, you made me album The Minstrel Show. It's like you're shitting on people, just like Leroy says in the chat. Like you're literally telling these people, and it's. I mean, look, who hasn't so far? We've seen him hit TV networks who promote your singles when at the time when the videos had to get played. They've hit R&B singers who would maybe do features and things like that. They've hit they hit the advertisers. they're hitting all these people, and they're dogging them out. I mean, if you're anywhere near some of this stuff, you're gonna feel
Other
like they're talking about
rappers,
you.
yeah. I mean, other rappers. I mean,
Yeah,
but I mean, this is my point. This is kind of the point. This is why I wanted to talk about this out so much because it's the haters' ball. I feel like people. I don't understand why people can't take criticism. Is my
nah,
issue.
man, this ain't criticism. Nah, dog. See, nah, man, you giving them too much. You got to think. If I'm in the music industry, I've been in the music industry for 10, 15 years. You come out with an album, you a nobody. I don't know who you are really. I might have heard the listening, because I might love hip hop. I might have heard it. I don't know you. You ain't nobody like that that's done nothing for me to be like, and this the album you come out with, and it looked like you taking shots at me
Yeah.
and saying I'm cool. Like, come on, man. This is about that's the people don't want to hear that, man. You understand why somebody would take offense to that?
I just feel like it's so well done too, because it don't come off preachy. It's not
It
like
is so well done. It's not
so well
preachy at all.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, people don't get upset like that about like the Boondocks, do they? I mean, like
Yes, people get upset about the Boondocks.
oh,
The
for real?
Boondocks is hitting all these artists.
Yeah, I know it is, but I
don't
just
think
didn't.
R.
I
Kelly
didn't
was
see
mad
the.
about the. Remember Chappelle said how mad R. Kelly was at him.
Oh yeah, I know Chappelle. Yes. Well, yeah, but the.
What's the difference?
Okay, because R. Kelly, I mean, didn't like that song. I mean, and it was just one skit,
Bruh.
but
Because that was true. He really was pissing on girls. Like, that's the thing. Some people
you can't tell people the truth.
Maybe they weren't exactly doing this level of, again, minstrel show, but they was getting close. I mean, you know, people do this stuff. So, people don't know the history of it, Leroy. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry if they don't know the history
if people
of it.
don't know what a minstrel show is, yeah, it is. Yes.
Do your Googles, man. Learn some stuff, man. You know, that's bad. You don't know no black history.
People would know. Yeah,
I thought everybody knew that.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
If you're
some black
involved in
people
BET, who's supposed to play the video here, and I did see the video on BET for loving it, but you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be like, these dudes is clowning us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to support these dudes. Maybe I won't play this video as much as I could. Like, that seems obvious. Shout out to the record label who didn't tell them. Don't sound like they told them to change nothing.
Right.
Nas came out with an album called Nigger, and they wouldn't let him come out with that.
Yeah.
But these dudes dropped this with the album. That album cover is wild.
The album cover is hilarious.
Drake would have hid this album cover. You know what I'm saying? He only does these in private. Like, come on, man. It's funny. It's all good, but some people gonna feel a way about it. And then, like I said, I love how the loving it part. It goes on. You got Joe Scudder comes out. He's like, "Oh, it's my nigga Joe Scudder."
Yeah, performing in blackface. Yeah,
performing in blackface.
Their white friend do the performing in blackface.
Right. Yeah. Again, not a white rapper's feeling hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The label is Atlantic, so we gotta give some of the background. So I guess if people asking in the chat, then people will probably ask when we cut this video up too as well. So like I said, the minstrel show, white people used to put black makeup on their face, black stuff on their face, and make fun of black people. People didn't notice? I don't know. I thought this is common knowledge, but there's a lot of people out here, they don't teach history in America.
Go watch Bamboozled, man. Or if you want to watch something like watch your boy FD Signifier break it down.
Oh, you know but go ahead. For sure. FD Signifier does. I've seen that video that he does on Bamboozled. So I've
never seen that movie before.
You should watch it.
It's a great movie, man. It's a great movie, man.
So the point is that sometimes even black actors would act in minstrel shows as well, and they would play these characters. It would be they're really stereotypical caricatures of black people. So it would be characters like a coon or whatever. We get these different names from, and they would just play for the white people to entertain them, even though it's making fun of themselves of black people. So when he's talking about
exactly, Leroy, it was the beginning of popular American entertainment.
Exactly. So when they talk about BET and UBN, these popular networks being minstrel shows,
they had some shows on there that was pretty damn close, man. I don't know if you remember Homeboys in Outer Space or whatever.
Nah, I never seen
that one. Was if you wasn't like, you could see how people would take that as something like that, man. Yeah, it's definitely true.
And then of course, in the music industry, I mean, we could say, I'd say even there's still like that this happening. People who like that Sexy Red, Free My Baby Daddy.
Oh yeah,
that's
Free My Baby Daddy. Yeah,
That's that type of stuff. They, that kind of music.
That's
is...
the minstrel show right there, man. Yeah, that's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
So I mean, that's the kind of thing they criticize it. So if anyone who didn't understand the historical context to the album, and so
man.
this...
Cats gotta read, man. Cats gotta learn some stuff. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we don't teach history in America, so. Man,
no, he's talking about that time was very popular American entertainment. This was, you got to understand, this was big. It wasn't like kind of big. It was bigger than big. White people loved this. They made, and then all this, there was tons of toys and things you could buy, and all these characters that was named, and all this stuff that they and then they put all that stuff on brands. Like, why you think Aunt Jemima and all these other brands, they just now changed them in 2020 with George Floyd, because they had all these different characters, these minstrel show characters that they had made into popular things. It was a global market, man. They were selling this stuff all over, man. If you watch the movie Bamboozled, he had that coin thing, the bank. You put the money in it, and it was crazy. So like he starts to be surrounded by all that stuff. It's a crazy movie. You got to check it out, man. Spike really did his thing with that one. That one's heavy.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, it was huge. It was huge. It was the biggest thing in America. So that's why and they don't teach this stuff in history on purpose. And so that's why this stuff is a controversial topic to a lot. Because if you get close to calling somebody saying they're doing that, they're gonna take big offense. So. But we could go on with the album. I mean, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I thought people knew what that was. But you're right. We should have talked about that.
Yeah, for sure.
But look, when you have loving it ends, to me, in probably one of the best transitions ever. I love the way this song ends. The song fades out into a dude listening to the song, and then he has the whole dad doing the thing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? How about loving some long division, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit. Everything he says is hilarious. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop, won't stop, bringing these damn F's home. That joke. I still love to hear that transition. Like, some skits you get tired of. You heard them before. Yeah. That is always funny, man.
That would cheap. I don't skip.
Yeah, it's like wow, man, that joke is, and then it goes into the song about the fathers. Yeah. All for you, which is a really great, one of the best, like, to me, emotional type songs.
Yeah, that was fire.
I don't know how many times this has been executed better by people. Dear Mama is one of those. I feel like this is that same type of level to me. And then Sky Zoo did a good job on some of the songs on the album he had. About being a father. Yeah. But there's some other ones too. But I mean, this one is really good. At this time too, I thought this was, one of the best songs I had heard. That's why this is why I don't love every song on this album, but I think the songs I love on here, I love.
Yeah, agreed. Well, I feel like yeah. I mean, I love the songs that I love. And we're gonna get to it at the end because we're gonna compare it to the other album. So let me not even go into it. Let's just jump to the next song, man. "Watch Me" is one of my favorite ones. This is when you hear "All for You" and it's kind of, like I said, kind of serious song, and then "Watch Me" is really my favorite type of Little Brother song where they just rapping, bringing the bars. The type of thing. So this is one of my favorite songs on the album.
I like this one. I don't know if I say it's one of my favorites.
I play this one consistently still. This one, and we're gonna get to one of my other favorites later.
Oh no, I love "Watch Me." "Watch Me" is a great one. I was thinking of "Sincerely Yours."
Oh yeah. "Sincerely Yours" is afterwards, and that's the Big Pooh solo song.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Then "Still Lives Through," and I love the way Pooh starts this one off.
Yes.
Before the beat, before the sample comes on, and it's just like, imagine, I love yeah. It's a great
And this is
song.
great, of course, it throws back to Midnight Marauders.
Right.
So so it's just like again, it goes with that theme, little brother. Obviously, that's the type of groups they come from. So I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, y'all talking in the chat. I showed my kids Peter Pan, and I forgot they hit that whole part in the middle where they was going with the Indians. I was like, damn, it's racist. Like, was like, I was like, dang, I forgot all about this part. So my kids was like, what is this? I was like, yo, we're gonna fast forward through this part where Peter Pan gets high with the natives. This is wild.
That's
So
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
remember that. Even you saying that, I don't remember that.
dog, bro, they had a warning in the beginning, and I was like, why is there a warning? This is on Disney Plus. It's like Peter Pan. What's
yeah.
about to happen? They about to get the shadow. They gonna fly to Neverland.
Yeah,
Why is Captain
straight
Hook?
hook.
I forgot all about the part in the middle where he meets these Indians. They got goofy looks. They got funny noses and stuff. I'm like, what? They start smoking. I'm like, this is nuts. I said, oh my goodness, yo, Disney is wild.
Look at the shit
So
they let us watch as kids.
yeah, man, that's funny. You don't even think about it because occasionally some of the racist Looney Tunes and stuff would get by. You know what I mean? Like those would come on the Looney Tunes. They took most of those out, but some of
Yeah.
them would come in there still. You'd be like, dang. So
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. They cut the birds out of Dumbo. I haven't seen Dumbo in forever.
I
So,
haven't seen it.
but I remember they had the racist birds, right? The three black ones or whatever, the crows or whatever. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that. I don't remember what that's like. So, like I said, if I didn't turn on Peter Pan thinking it was a fun family movie, I wouldn't have remembered this whole part about the Indians.
Yeah. All right.
So,
So
yeah,
yeah. So then let's close out on the album then, man. The minstrel closing theme, of course.
that's fine.
And then they come back in with the "We Got Now," which is
I
again
like We
another
Got
one of my
Now.
favorite songs. I love this
It's
song.
not a. It's to me, it's not a strong. It's not the best closer.
I love it as a closer. I love it as a closer.
I love it, but I mean, I like it, but it's not. Yeah,
So
like
what
I
you
said
say?
on this album. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So okay, go ahead. Then let's tell me your three favorite songs because I feel like we got completely three different favorite songs. Go ahead. Tell me your three
Oh,
favorite.
my three favorite songs are gonna be "Still Lives Through," probably,
Mm.
"Loving It." Well, the ones I listen to the most is gonna be "Hiding Place." "Hiding Place," "Loving It," and probably "Still Lives Through." But "All for You" is incredible to me. I really love "Say It Again," uh, and "Watch Me." So I do play those songs still a good bit.
See, I watch me. Uh, we got now, and hiding place would be my three favorite.
Hey man, that's cool. I don't know how I can't stop playing that beat on "Loving It" to me, like that sample.
Yeah,
I don't.
the verses. It's
This
the
is
verses that
this
are
is
the
why
songs
Ninth
that.
Wonder is this is why people was hyping up Ninth Wonder, man. It's like, dog, these samples, that one right there that shit is special, man.
Yeah. So what about Bito? What you got? What's your three favorite songs?
I got All For You. That was fire to me. Just hearing it. Like I said, I can't remember ever listening to this album, honestly, ever. But some of the songs I heard, and I was like, oh, okay, I heard this before. I heard this before. Um, Say It Again was fire to me. Um, and where am I? And Loving It was good to me too. Those three would
Mhm.
be my favorite.
All for you.
Man,
Say it
no,
again,
not
and love
like I said, that beat Ninth they made a better beat than "Loving It" since "Loving It."
it. That's a good. We gotta figure. I think Knife has some dope beats. We could gotta figure that
Nah,
out.
man, I don't know what that sample is. What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I play that shit. I play that shit so much. I be like, yo, that shit is too hard. I mean, of course, that's why I love what you call them on the listening. Basically the samples on there that he chose are like, I don't know where he got some of these songs from. I don't know what they are, but the way he
Hmm.
used them, like, it's so much. That's why when they have other nights when the beats, I just don't hear that as much. So like when he has newer stuff, I'm like, I be looking for that. I'm hoping for that something like that's gonna pop out to me. And I don't be seeing it or hearing it, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, nah, man. I listened to every one of those albums he had with Murs. I didn't hear those that much.
No,
And
no,
I
no,
really
no.
love the ones he did with Duck Down. I
I
love
love.
those.
I mean, I love.
He did the one with Sean Price. He had 3 with Buckshot. Um, and he had one with who else? They were good. I really love it.
I like
But
the Buckshot one. Yeah, I like the Buckshot one. I like
I like Cloud Nine. But come on, man, you think this beat on it is better than Loving It? I don't know though. I
I
don't
like
know.
the mixtape he did with Wale, Back to the Future. I used to play that all the time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I just there ain't no beat on that better than Loving It. No, you
I
put
like
Loving It on right now.
no
I'll
wait
try to rap from that.
there's a it's Pot of Gold.
Day in the Life beat is great. What happened?
Yeah, I think it's Pot of Gold on that one is one of my favorites, and New Soul also on wait, that's all both of those are
Yeah,
on
New Soul is cool, man. It ain't on that level, man. It ain't on that level to me. Not at all.
yeah. Well, I mean, he got a lot of dope beats. All right, he got a lot of dope beats. Where do you rank Ninth Wonder as a producer? Like just ballpark. Is he top 5, top 10, top 25?
He probably somewhere in the 2025 range. I don't. I don't know. I mean, look, I had to do at that point. We starting to break down like whose classics way more or get more burn from me because a lot of people might have one or two, you know, in that range. Um, so I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I
That's
can
tough.
name 20 people I'm putting over him. I mean
Nah, I mean, I don't know. That's
tough.
what I'm saying. I'd have to go sit down and do a real ranking because to me to be top 10, really, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And Hit Boy's number one, of course. So you know you got to make sure that you
Hit
put
boy,
him in each one.
hit boy.
That's what I'm saying,
Greatest I've
man.
ever heard is Dr. Dre and Hit Boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta make a list. Let's do that. Let's prepare a list for next week.
Oh
Best
man, that's gonna take forever.
best producers. Yeah, you
That's
think so?
bad
I feel
idea.
Nah,
like it's
next
a
Bad
year we
short
talking
idea.
about that
list.
Kanye release that come out. It's out right now, actually.
Oh, is it out?
That Kanye album ain't out. That shit
I don't
ain't
know if
out.
it's out, but it's not out.
I just was. I've been checking, updating the thing. I
Oh,
see.
for real?
I mean, yeah, I see Usher came out. I don't see Kanye on the list. At least not on title. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Nah, that ain't out, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
No. All right,
Not
we'll
yet.
see, man. When I wake up in the morning, there better be a Kanye album, man. I
That
heard
shit ain't
that
coming.
song with Northwest. Then I
What y'all
heard the
thought?
what happened?
What you thought of the Northwest song and the video?
I was distracted because I was wondering what the hell is in Kanye's mouth. I know he got like titanium teeth or some shit. That shit look crazy. What the hell? I thought it was cool though. You know, he got his daughter, both of their daughters in the video.
Yep.
But it's not much. Like she says a few words. I guess they said she rapped. I don't know if I would call it that. And
Yeah.
then you know, but I'm not gonna hate on no little child. And then I reserve my hate for adults. And
Yeah.
then
For sure.
Thank you.
and
The
Ty,
grace
I
period.
mean, and Ty Dolla Sign had the next part. You know, there's like two little parts.
Yeah, it's like two
I don't know
different
if those are
songs. Yeah,
snippets or
yeah.
full songs. I don't even know. So I thought it was cool. I would love to hear more. I thought it was nice, but I would like to hear it in context and hear a full vision.
I
You
think.
know,
I mean, to me, what the video said is that the music's really coming. Maybe it's not dropping at midnight, but I really expect it to be here. Yeah, I really expect it to be here at least within the next week. I mean, if I drop that, if they
bruh.
shot a
He couldn't
video.
get the
That means
first one out
they
on
got the
time.
music.
They had multiple videos, but then they had the other vultures thing.
Yeah, but that was. I mean, yeah. I guess I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I have faith in the music's actually coming. Yeah. We ain't hate on the child. We're not hating on the child, man. We just said I don't think what she's doing is rapping though. I mean, it's just today though.
said
A
I
lot of
won't
things
hate on
Tyler's
a
rapping.
child.
Yeah,
I
we're
said
not
I won't
hating.
hate on a child.
Drake's son did it better, man. Drake's son did it better.
All right.
Chris Cross did it better before that, though, man. You gotta respect the OGs. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Crisscross, yeah.
You
Yeah.
was definitely doing the jump, Bryson. You was probably that song was like 15 years old by the time you was born, and this
Yeah.
song still hit. I bet you still was at them little school dances doing that jump.
Hey, that's still
How
Remember that
old
go
were
off,
one?
they?
man. That
Oh
song will
yeah.
never go away, man. It's
Nah, man,
classic.
yeah. Every once in a while, I put my clothes on backwards for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Walking down the street, wearing playing crisscross, man.
That
That shit
always,
was
if
hard.
whenever there's an whatever throwback party, that always hits.
They had
That
other
always
hits
do
too,
that.
man. Yeah, they had other hits too. People be sleeping on their other hits, like "I Missed the Bus." Come on, man, that was the shit, boy. Don't sleep on
How old were they
crisscross.
during this time?
What happened?
How old were they?
I don't know how old they was, like 12 maybe. They're not babies because they talking about girls, but they're not,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
All
So
right.
yeah, and then they came back. They came back when he was grown. Remember? Please, my whole crewmates, G's. Tonight, baby. Remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that part.
Oh, now they came back, young, rich, and dangerous, man. Your boy Corey was playing that jungle a bunch. Corey had that CD and the Brat. We used to play it a bunch when we used to hang out. Funkdafied. Funkdafied was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
too, boy.
I know Funkdafied. I know the Brat, but I know the other one.
Nah,
All
they
right.
came back, man. Leroy, you remember when Chris Cross came back, right?
All right, let's get out of here though, man. I'm going to bed. Thanks y'all for staying up with us in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all, and yeah, catch y'all next time.
All right, man. Peace. That was a very anticlimactic ending. Let me
You're not gonna
Oh,
dance?
what you
You're
got to
not gonna
say?
dance?
Go ahead.
let me get some air horns.
This is what they want. This is what the people want, man. This is what they need right here.
Yeah,
Hey
you got to
guys,
do
Lewis
that.
Hamilton going to Ferrari 2025. I know we talked about it last week, but I'm gonna keep reminding you niggas.
Peace.
What is that? We supposed to bet on that or something?